my Moulin Rouge, and I was trying to do the girl part, and my voice was like, yeah, no, just stick to Ewan part. Just stick to Ewan McGregor's part, bitch. Whatever.
I'm glad I recorded that part. That's definitely going in the intro.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Don't embarrass me so bad. Oh.
That's all up to you.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Don't be mean. I won't come back. I
Yes,
have
you
lots
are
more
coming
nerdy
back.
stuff to talk about, man.
Being mean is half the fun, though.
It's all the fun.
Did Kim tell you I was like, hey, you watch Stargate? And she thought I said Farscape.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, I watched the shit out of that show, too.
Yeah, I was telling him about me texting you and talking about the movie, and you're like, wait, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah,
a
I've
movie?
seen like the Stargate movie, but Farscape, when the fuck did they make a movie?
After they canceled the series, it was kind of
Oh.
like Firefly. There was such a
Okay.
big backlash. So like,
You've seen
Alright.
Firefly and Serenity?
I have
Okay.
not.
I have them at home.
But
if you guys want to borrow them. Just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm just super saying.
Super duper saying.
Fucking Zarbon.
Yeah, your favorite.
He's so cool looking.
He's something, all right.
He is.
How isn't he? He's like the most prettiest boy in the world. Or in the galaxy. I don't really know. Like, his hair is so beautiful. I don't know.
Kill it with fire.
It's so nice. Oh, here comes Fred.
Oh, fat kitty face.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not gonna Tarzan onto anything.
He's not going to do anything. He just sits there. Like the first podcast we had, there was a little like bread tie on the ground, and all I saw was him like, like choking on it. And I was like, "What are you doing? Get the fuck out of here!"
Oh my God, wait for me to smell my drink, dude.
Don't say anything right now because I will spit.
No, we're gonna have to.
Do you make her spit all the time, Arthur?
Yeah, only when she really wants to. Though. Only when I get to say something really funny, or when I make fun of her, like how many subways they gonna go to.
Don't make me get my big black rubber dildo, yeah. Beat you to
And
death
beat you
with
to
it.
death with it.
Beat you to death with it.
We were driving to work and a car was driving like ridiculous, and she's just like, "Don't make me go home and get my big black dildo and beat you to death with it." But the way she said death was just like, "Death with it." And I was just like, I'd lost it. And she's like, "You never seen that movie?" And I'm like,
I
"No."
love that movie.
I had no idea.
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels is hilarious.
I've never actually seen that.
And there's
either.
a scene where the bad guy, Hatchet Harry, he's like sitting at his desk talking to some fucking dumbass, and he's got all these sex toys. That's what he does for a living. And he's so mad at the dude, he grabs his like fucking 12-inch black rubber dildo, picks it up, and beats him to death with it. Like jumps across the desk, just pow, pow, pow. It's so funny. Oh my God. And she was fucking dying, and it was just
Yeah,
funny
I'm
as hell.
dying trying to drive and not kill us, and I'm
that's
dying.
like our thing now. When somebody drives crazy, I'm gonna get my big rubber black dildo and beat you to death with it.
Oh jeez. Well, that was a great cold opening.
Assault by a deadly sex toy.
That's the way to go.
You started talking about Zarbon. It can only go that way. Only one way. Well, I guess if you haven't seen the parodies, it could go other ways. But I watch that shit like religion
That's
every night. Every night. Stop. Sorry, bro.
that's something I need to. It's funny. We were. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Me too, until just now.
Will you quit touching the balls, dude? Like, that's what happens. You get hit in the face.
Stop watching me.
You got to do it all intently now because she said not to.
All right. Because I
Okay.
feel like I can't hear myself very well.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to adjust my mic thinking it was my own fault, but I think it's because you got other people louder than me. How loud do you have me?
As far as what?
don't-
The volumes.
It's all the same.
The volume is what it is. The headphones are how you hear.
Oh, okay.
So
Maybe that's just what I'm talking about.
yeah.
You're just kind of deaf, that's all.
I wonder why.
I don't know, dude.
You stood back there by that grinder, you know.
I It was loud as fuck back there
It's
yesterday.
so
Oh my God.
loud. Oh my God.
You ate earplugs.
Yeah, those help out a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Like we're standing across from the table from each other. I'm like, what? And we put the earplugs in. I'm like, holy crap, I can hear you. What the
Mhm.
hell?
Yeah,
Forgot how
she
well
was
they
like
work.
amazed how they worked.
I've never worn earplugs at work. Like the gun range for sure, but never at work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was amazed by it, and then I was telling her about those headphones, and she was interested in those.
Oh, the Treks.
Yeah.
They're nice.
Those look pretty awesome.
They work pretty well. They're I think they're on sale right now. I got a
What?
discount code for it too.
Nice. I managed to break my other ones, so they're in the locker and make me sad every time I open it. Because they just stare at me. all
How do you
broken and
drink
shit.
that much faster than me?
I am trying to get rid of it as fast as possible.
We have a
because it
whole
is not
6-pack.
enjoyable. That doesn't mean I have to open the other 4.
What am I
I
gonna
want
do
to
with
get rid
them?
of this one. I'll just take them home and they'll sit in my fridge and go bad like all the beer at my house.
I'll leave them here. I would probably drink them. It's just the fact that I won't enjoy it.
Give them to Sonny.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he'll love those.
Fun. We should probably talk some Dragon Ball, shouldn't we, Arthur?
Probably.
Okay, that'd probably a good idea.
All right. Let's see.
Boy,
The Dragon Ball's the camera. Need to get more decorations in here, but
Yeah, we were supposed to do it before this weekend.
it's all good.
we'll do it later.
It's all good.
It's whatever. Anyway, all right. Another episode of Nerd Happening Podcast. Our special guest, Katie. And Kim,
Hey,
as
guys.
always.
Not as always.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. When I feel like it. Well, if I have something to say about the topic, if I don't, like with you and Sarah, I can't really say anything to the Star Wars because I need to rewatch them. You know, when I was watching them, I was working so much that I wasn't able to really comprehend everything.
That's true. You did discover something by Revenge of the Sith. You ever watch Star Wars at all?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
It was Revenge of the Sith, and we'd watched the originals, and then we got up. It was like 3/4 of the way, Revenge of the Sith, which is the third one. She goes, "Is Anakin Darth Vader?" What?
Oh, you're so blonde sometimes, honey. I love you.
I fell asleep during all the movies.
Oh
so
my
I was only
God.
catching like parts of all the movies, you know? Because at the time I was working for Kroger. I was working 72-hour weeks. We would start them at like 10 o'clock at night after I've already been awake since 4 a.m. You know, so I would fall asleep and then I would kind of catch like little like bits here and there. And then finally I like was awake enough to like comprehend the movie. And then I was like, wait, I think that's freaking Darth Vader. And then Arthur was like,
yes, it is.
finally, you know, like he was
Contrary-
like, are you dumb?
Contrary to popular belief, Anakin is not the prophesied child. He is the catalyst to the prophesied child, Luke,
The prophecy.
because he was supposed to bring balance to the Force, and he definitely did not. But
He did.
He had, you know.
No, Vader brought balance to the Force.
Yeah.
Luke took it out of balance.
See, I don't
yeah,
know.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here
It's been a
for
while.
this
I
conversation
had
I
some
don't know about.
sexy dreams about Luke when I was younger.
See, I was
like-
always like,
and like-
Leo.
Oh man.
And like a week ago, after Force Awakens came out, like Mark Hamill, hey, he's holding up all right.
I was happy to see Mark Hamill. I'm like, oh, cock knocker, hi.
Not again.
Oh,
That was a great part.
I loved that movie too. Oh man, I love movies and TV and.
So does he. He's like,
Oh man.
he could honestly do movie reviews. That's our favorite thing to
kinda
watch
what
on
we're-
YouTube.
It's kind of what we're doing a lot of the time on this.
If you ever, need a new movie to review, just let me know. I have lots of movies.
All right.
We don't always have time to watch them, but like we just got the new Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really surprised by how much I liked it.
Hmm.
It was very surprising.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I told him that you had it and that you said I could watch it, and I want to watch it.
But first, I have to get you guys addicted to Stargate so we can talk Stargate too. But I'm a nerd. She and I were talking
Dude,
about doing the podcast today and talking about Dragon Ball and stuff. And I'm like, well, I watch Star Trek and I watch this and I watch that. And she's like, oh my God, Arthur does too. I'm like, oh Lord, am I going to be like a regular guest appearance or something?
I really feel like you will, because obviously you're going to have to come
Okay.
back for Star Trek. We can't just talk about everything in one podcast, because that would be like an 8-hour podcast.
Yeah.
We need to talk about one subject at one time. So since you know Star Trek, since you know Stargate, since you know Farscape, since you know Star Wars, since you know Buffy, since you know, like, there's 1,000 things that you know about. So obviously, why not be on here a few times?
Okay, I guess so.
I mean, you get drinks and food.
Twist
Come
my
on.
arm a little harder.
Twist my arm.
Twist
Yeah,
that top
yeah.
off a little more.
Yeah, just, crack another. Oh, wait, we already did. But what are we talking about Dragon Ball tonight?
Dragon Ball Z. Go up to the Frieza saga.
Okay.
That's where
You
Ken
can go
was
all the
at.
way. Oh, yeah, that's right. She hasn't gotten into Cell yet. Cell
Or the android.
and the androids and Majin Buu and
Calm down.
Yeah.
I'm
Bob-
trying here. I'm
Bobbity.
trying, you guys.
Bibbidi Bobbidi and Boo.
yes. I told you it's been a while since I've watched the originals. Not that they weren't good. Just sometimes I'm like, get to the fucking fighting already.
There's a lot
Well,
of filler.
3 weeks
considering
later.
considering the fact that the fight with Frieza was like
a lot.
days
That's-
upon days
Yeah,
upon days.
so long on
upon
the
days.
regular series. Like, oh my God. Really,
Yeah, like,
guys? How
honestly-
long do you need to charge that attack, dude? Like, for real.
Well, honestly, I honestly don't understand how people, like Arthur when he was young, how he waited every week for a new episode.
It was torture.
It was torture.
I don't because I didn't watch it back then. I mean, my brother would watch it and he would be like, oh, like dying. And I just couldn't understand it, just because I was like, I would catch it, but I wasn't like a big TV fan at that time. I was more like, let's go outside or whatever. But like when Arthur told me that, I was just like, there's no way. As long as that fight is, it would have sucked to wait that long. Like, I'm glad I have it on DVD, but at the same time, it still took forever.
Well, and especially when you're like rushing home from school to catch the episode, and then it's like nothing happened. What the hell? Why did I waste my time?
Just a filler episode.
Right. Like,
Well, they had to do that.
I remember Steve's dad always used to yell. Like, he told me his dad used to yell at him because he'd be watching Dragon Ball in his bedroom. And his dad's like, what the hell are you watching? It sounds like somebody's trying to take a shit because they're just,
Yep.
like they're taking a really painful dump. Like, good Lord, man. Sometimes that dubbing into English is something else.
Not everything translates.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Sometimes they get stuff wrong.
And I can't can't watch a movie if it's subtitled and dubbed because the subtitles and the dubbing never match up ever. The dubbing's usually a little more English version, and the subtitles are more like closer to a real translation of from the original. And sometimes it's real funny what the heck they come up with. And I'm like, that's where he went with it. Okay,
Yeah.
alrighty then. Whatever you say, dear.
Yeah, but they have to make so much filler because it came from a Shonen Jump, a manga. Mm-hmm. And if they just went by the manga, it'd be probably like 50 episodes shorter because they have,
And I don't want it any shorter, realistically. As long as that was, I was still like enjoyed every part. Like, holy shit, what's gonna happen? But there's no way that I honestly don't think I would have watched it every week if it was the same shit. Because it kind of was like the fight was just always like it was just going on forever. Like, but since I was able to like watch it on a DVD and like binge it realistically, it was like, God, this fight's so fucking intense. Like, especially like it took Goku forever to get there.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
And then when he finally gets there, everyone's just like, holy shit, like, what the fuck? And then everyone's like, oh, we got this. And Goku's like, guess what?
No, you don't. I got this.
I'm about to kick your ass.
No, they were definitely long and anticipated, like awaits for the finishing on like the fight, but sometimes to get in there, it's like, can I just fast forward? But you couldn't fucking fast forward back then.
Nope.
No fast
There was
forwarding.
no such thing as fast forward back then.
Fast forward live TV. What are you, high? we put the meth down,
Actually,
dude. Like, come on.
when I got to the Frieza saga, I think it was.
She's breaking your shit, dude.
I know, right?
Well,
have
it's
to give her
because
such
this
a
ball
spanking
is
later.
off, so I was gonna try to put the ball.
No, it
back
needs to be
on.
glued back on.
Yeah, I was trying to do that.
Like, just don't touch the balls, dude.
I want to.
Then do it gently.
I'm always gentle if they want me to be.
Soft stroking. This is not going the way you wanted it to, is it, Arthur?
No, it's fine. It's whatever.
I had just random comments sometimes, my random comments. I don't know what to say when people are listening sometimes.
Say whatever.
Oh my gosh, but realistically, and then Goku gets there, everyone's like, oh yeah, sweet, he's here, and then Piccolo's like, yeah, calm down, like whatever. But then Zarbon, he's beautiful.
He's been dead for a while.
I know, but he's so amazing. I wish he never died. He should make it to the end.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody wants to see Zarbon.
Right.
Why don't they? He's amazing looking.
He's something.
He's a pretty boy. I want to cosplay as him so bad. I kept because I was telling Arthur that Frieza was a girl. I know he's not a girl, but it would just drive Arthur nuts. Like, he's a boy. And I'm just like,
You could be Frieza's mom. Frieza with boobs.
Friezette.
Frieza. That's a good one.
I guess I could, but
His dad is Lord Chill,
King Cold.
Freezer and Cooler and
He's King Cold.
King Cold. That's right. That's right.
Yep. She hasn't seen Cooler yet.
I watched the parody way too much. Well, not way too much. Just
just the
just
perfect
enough.
just
amount.
every fucking day.
Yeah, when I was a kid, when I got about a quarter way through the Frieza saga, one of my dad's friends' kids got it all on VHS.
Oh man.
So I just started binging it because he let me borrow it. And
You were like, you're my best friend right now.
Yeah, then I got so far ahead, I'm like, hey guys, you want to know what happens?
Oh my God, you weren't that person, were you?
No, I didn't do that.
Oh, you were just the teaser, like, hey, I know what happened,
Uh-huh.
but I won't tell you. Like an asshole.
Nah, not quite. If anyone wanted to know,
sure.
I'd tell them. But
Well, yeah, but then you ruin it. You ruin it.
yeah,
Yeah, but they asked for it. If you're not like blatantly telling people and they're asking,
yeah,
then
no,
they're
I
asking.
wouldn't just be
too.
like, you know what a Super Saiyan is? Because Goku's gonna do it.
Oh. Are you sure it's going to be this time and not the next time or the next time?
No, it happened all in one episode.
Did it?
Yeah, he just went. It only took him like 5 seconds.
It seemed like it was like taking forever. Because I know Vegeta kept trying, like, oh, I think I am doing it. And then he
Like
just
3
never,
times.
Yeah, he never really did it.
No, because he couldn't. Well, at that time, because Toriyama wanted to. That was the end when he defeated Frieza. That was gonna be the end of the series.
Oh, man.
Goku dies. Frieza gets defeated.
Yeah,
And-
that was the first time Goku
Did
died.
Bulma die?
No, everybody got off.
Because I don't like her character. I'm so...
What do you mean? You can't knock the mother of Trunks, dude.
She doesn't know who Trunks is. She hasn't
That's
got
right.
that far.
That's right. Yeah, you can't knock
I'm
Bulma,
talking
dude.
about the right character,
You
right?
can't-
Because Chi-Chi is Goku's
Chi-Chi
wife.
is
Yeah.
Goku's wife, yes.
Okay,
You
well,
cannot knock
Bulma's
Bulma.
the one that's on the planet with them.
Yeah.
And she's the one that's just walking around like, I hate this.
Don't knock the capsule core girl. Don't knock the capsule core girl.
They kinda-
like, so annoying.
They kind of make her a little Barbie-ish in
She
this series.
is. I don't
Just a
like
bit.
it. In the Frieza, like
That's
like
a
it bothered me so much that she was like the weak, annoying female. I just want to go shopping. Blah blah blah. And I'm just like, I fucking hate you. I like fucking Zarbon.
She did too, so you got that in common.
Oh. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She had
Well,
quite the lady
yes,
boner for
yes,
Zarbon.
Mhm.
Yes. Who
Quite the
didn't?
lady
I mean,
boner.
every guy on there should too. Like, I'm surprised. Like, that's why
I've seen the
Frieza had
parody
him
too much.
on.
I can't have a lady boner for Zarbon anymore. I'm sorry. It's not even from the transformation. It's,
Well, because Arthur's favorite character
from other
is
mannerisms.
Vegeta, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Who's your favorite character? Regardless if I know them or not.
Oh, man. All right. If we're talking actual show. I would have to say probably Mr. Popo.
Really?
Mr. Popo. Even in the parody, Mr. Popo's my go-to.
He's barely in Dragon Ball Z, though.
Popo! Love Mr. Popo. Definitely not Krillin, though. Nobody fucking likes Krillin.
my buddy Joe loves Krillin.
I like
stand
Krillin.
corrected.
I like Krillin. I think he's cool.
Yeah, he's the most powerful human.
Yeah.
He is.
I think he's really cool, so I don't understand why no one would like him.
Well, because he's overshadowed by all the Saiyans and the Saiyan mixes, because he's the strongest out of the humans, so he gets surpassed really quickly by all the Saiyans, because humans don't get stronger every time they almost die.
Yeah, they don't get that Zenkai boost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they
yeah,
do
yeah.
progress faster. They just don't. Because, like, Goku and all of them, how do I do? When he went to King Kai and he fought Vegeta after that,
Mm-hmm.
he lost. He lost to Vegeta on the first time. And then it took him training to beat the Ginyu Force. But all the regular people went to King Kai, trained, and they beat the Ginyu Force just fine. So they progress faster, but he just is so far ahead of them already that he's stronger already. And they're progressing kind of at the same rate.
Yeah, it definitely makes a difference when you're like genetically predispositioned to excel quickly.
That's true. But like, this is kind of where it starts tapering off after the Frieza saga, and it starts going just full like, we love Saiyans, fuck everybody else.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Piccolo's still up there right now, like pre-Super Saiyan.
See, I liked Piccolo.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah, I thought he was really cool. Like the whole training episodes.
Him and Gohan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gohan was really cute. I liked him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's a lot that I liked from the like the whole, because I've only watched the Frieza saga so far, and there was a lot. Like there was points where he was like, "All right, we'll wait for this till next weekend or whatever," and I'm just looking at him like, "Bitch, whatever." Like I plan on watching this some more, which we were watching it together, so I would have to wait. But it would just be like, I don't want to fucking wait. I really don't, because I'm so excited. Because it would always be like during an intense moment, he's like, now you see what I went through. And I'm just like, I hate you. Because I knew, obviously, that Frieza was going to get defeated. I know that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like a normal movie, you know, like a normal show, normal things. You just know what's going to happen. It's just the way it happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, you got to keep it, you know, fresh and exciting, because otherwise you're not going to watch it.
Well, duh.
Gotta
Yeah,
keep
they
ya-
want people. Yeah, they want to keep.
Fish
Dangling,
dangling in
yeah.
front of
That
the kitty
carrot.
cat.
They can't just give everything all at once, or you're just gonna be like, all right.
Thanks.
Mhm.
That was lame, I guess. Only because it was over and done. Like, all right, whatever.
Thanks for 30 minutes of my time. Thank you.
Do you remember the first episode of Dragon Ball Z you watched? Or any of it you've ever seen?
Oh God. You're making me go back some years now, dude.
20 years ago. No, I'm just kidding.
Shut up, because it's like about that much.
It's
I don't
30
remember
plus years
I
old.
don't remember the first episode of Dragon Ball that I watched.
I remember.
He remembers his. He
Oh my
remembers
gosh.
yours. Did you just hear him? I remember.
Yeah.
As in yours. I remember what
I was
first
there. I was
episode
outside
you
your
watched.
window.
Well, remind me, because I don't remember. It
I
was
like
way
you watching
too long
that
ago.
Dragon Ball.
Oh, it was way too long ago.
Because I never watched Dragon. I never really liked Dragon Ball. The first episode of anything I saw was Dragon Ball Z, and I caught a little, probably about 10 minutes into it, when Gohan and Krillin were fighting Galdo, the guy who could stop time. He was green.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember him.
I had no idea what was going on. I was like 10. I'm just like, and I thought they were the bad guys. Because I'm like, this dude's getting his ass whooped. I thought he was like one of the good guys, and he was going
Right.
to pull it back because I'd never seen it before.
Yeah, I did like Dragon Ball Z better than Dragon Ball,
Mm-hmm.
but I really don't remember the first episode. It was one of the, like, in-between fights of, like, the boss,
Mm-hmm.
where, you know, you said it took forever for them to finish fighting Frieza. I think it was, like, one of those episodes, so it wasn't, like, super grab my attention, but I'm like, yeah, I could watch this, so I just kept watching it. I'm like, yeah, I really like this shit.
I remember my first episode.
Yeah, it was like 2 months ago.
No, it was more like 6, but no, I was just making a joke because it's like season 1, episode 1.
Yeah.
Frieza Saga, you know? So I was just
Saiyan
like,
Saga.
Saiyan Saga.
Mm-hmm.
You've always called it the Frieza Saga.
The what we're watching now, the first when they encounter Raditz is the Saiyan Saga,
Oh, okay.
which he was such a throwaway villain because they never reference him after that.
We could actually grow Reddits.
Pretty much, he was basically useless.
Yeah.
He was just a plot device.
Just a little useless, that's all.
Mm-hmm. At least they kind of reference Nappa later.
Mm-hmm.
In the Janemba movie, when Time and
Janemba.
Space,
I
and
don't think
Vegeta.
I've seen the original of that. Team 4-Star parodied like almost all, if
Oh,
not
yeah,
all of the
they've
movies.
done
So I've
everything.
seen those, but I haven't seen the actual Dragon Ball movies.
Yeah, when Time and Space collide, and Vegeta's like, Nappa, just walk away, don't do this, and Nappa's like, I'm gonna fight, and he's like, it's been a while, nope. Pew.
Yep.
Pew.
Oh, I love that shit so much.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's great.
It is. It is. It's definitely been a while since I've watched the original. I feel like I should have brushed up a little bit before I
It's fine.
I came over, because I'm like, parody this, parody that. But it's fucking hilarious. I can't help it. I can't help it. It's so funny.
Well, we met Chris Sabat, Vegeta, Nappa, and everybody. Guy plays him.
yeah, that was
that's
so
fucking
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, there was a dude in front of us, and he had a Dragon Ball poster, and he's like, oh, you got the guys from Team 4-Star to sign this. And he's like, yeah, I'm trying to get everybody. And he's like, yeah, they're pretty crazy over there. And I'm like, when he had this look like, ugh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because he was signing my picture, because I got a picture of Vegeta, and he's like, just randomly, he's like, yeah, when he's like, yeah, when I was in college, I would get real high and watch football and just laugh. I don't even like football. And I'm like, where did this story come from? We were not talking anything about that. Yeah.
Well, didn't we see them where it was Chris Sabat and
Sean Schemmel, yeah. They were
Yeah,
right next to each other.
right next to each other? So then
They're just talking shit to each other the
the
whole
whole
time.
time. It was awesome because they were just like at the moment when we were up there, like towards the front, then they just like came to each other and they're just like, you know, like hugging each other and saying all this bullshit back and forth to each other. And I'm just like, this is the best.
Mhm.
That's hilarious. Oh my god.
Sean had these two dudes. They were like 6'5" and up, because he's like an average sized dude, maybe like 5'9", and he's like, oh, well, this is gonna be funny. And he puts his shoes on his knees and gets down. And he's like, I'm gonna make you look even taller.
I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Oh my gosh, that was so good.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
Did I
they're
ever
goofy.
tell
I
you?
have yet to go to any kind of con. I think
Well,
I went
you-
to like a Ren con one time, like, I don't want to say how long ago, but
Well,
it was
you-
a long time ago. But
you
I've
need to
never
go
been to
with
an
us.
A-con or anything like that.
You need to go with us if you really want to go. For
I've
real.
wanted to go, but
For
you
real,
guys are
you
like
need to
the
go.
only friends I have that are nerd loving enough to go with me. Like, nobody else I know would
That's
want to
because
go
we're
to a
true
con.
friends.
That's why I love you guys.
Next,
No.
Awesome.
next, Motor City, you'll have to come.
Yeah, Motor City, that would be fun. But now I can't remember what I was gonna say.
Brain
Oh, did I ever
farts.
tell you that we met Commander Riker?
What?
Yep.
Yeah, and
What's number 2? Or no, it's number 1.
Yep. Number
He's
2.
no-
Oh no, he's number 1.
He's
Yeah.
number 1.
Data's number 2.
Yes.
Okay,
Which,
well,
I did the best thing
I
ever to
just
him.
started rewatching Next Generation, and like the second or third episode, everybody gets this like crazy sexy virus where they like
Mhm.
want to, dude, Data fucks one of the crew members.
Yep.
He's a fully functioning android.
Yep.
I did not remember that from like being a kid. Like, I watched a lot of Next Generation.
Tasha
and I
Yar.
don't remember that episode at all.
did I see this episode?
Yeah.
It's like the second or third
think I would
episode.
remember
I'm
a
like,
sex
what
scene.
the fuck?
They don't show it, but
Oh,
imply
okay.
it.
Yeah,
but I
he-
like how he's like Tasha, like
Tasha
he
Yar,
knows.
yeah, the
Tasha
security
Yar.
officer.
Yeah, he like lays that she's fully functioning android. Like, wow, dude, can you put a little more sarcasm on there? Like, the 3 feet of sarcasm you put on there wasn't quite enough. Just add another layer. Thanks, buddy.
Did you know that apparently they say that he was like awful to work with?
Spiner the Whiner is what they call him.
Spiner
Oh
the
my
Whiner. Apparently,
God.
he was like a pain in the ass to work with. He was that
He's
coworker.
a diva.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like, I really like you, but now I kind of don't, just because like it makes me upset that he's like that. It really does, because I'm
Kinda
like,
seemed a little anal, just like a
Well,
little
because,
anal.
I mean, his character, I was just like, he was just doing like an android, you know? Like, I never felt like he
Which
had
is
like,
kind of hard.
yeah, I felt like, you know, I didn't feel like he was like dramatizing or anything. So there was like kind of no emotion in a way. So then to find out that he was just like, I'm above you guys, was kind of like, holy shit. Really?
Like,
Really?
alright, dude,
He's
alright.
played the most characters in the show, though.
But when we met
Who
Commander.
else did he play besides?
He played himself. He
Mhm.
played Lore. He played
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah, I
he
forgot
played
about
his creator. He played what was his name? I can't think of what his creator's name was. And he played his creator's great grandfather.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God,
And,
it's
Enterprise.
been a while since I watched Next Generation.
What is his name? Soong. Noonien Soong was his,
Yeah,
his
yeah.
creator.
That's right.
And in Enterprise, they find his like great grandfather or whatever. You ever watch the one with
Oh.
Scott Bakula?
That's the only Star Trek I haven't watched is Enterprise.
Well, he's in that for a little bit, and he's like at the end because he makes some kind of weapon or something, and he goes to prison. And he's like, I want to get out of doing this. Maybe I'll go into robotics or something or something like that. And you're like, oh, well, yeah.
That's funny. No, that was the only one that I didn't really get into. Like, Voyager kind of started to lose me at
Oh,
the
I
end
love
there.
Voyager.
Voyager's so good.
Oh, 7 of 9. Oh.
7 of 9. I have her on Facebook, and she still looks.
Jerry Ryan.
She still looks amazing.
So
Jerry
sexy.
Ryan looks so good
So
still.
But yeah, that was like my dad and I's thing on Sundays. Like, I'd skip church sometimes and stay home, and we watched the original Star Trek, Live Long and Prosper, and then Next Generation would be on, and then it was Deep Space Nine, and then Star Trek Voyager. And then usually church was over.
See,
and Mom
what
was
I
home.
loved about Janeway, though, is that there'd be like, you know, a problem, a fight, like a battle, whatever the fuck was going on. And out of nowhere, her hair would be like perfectly back. And then it would just be like, oh my God, there's a war. Like her hair would fall out. And I was like, yes, I love you, Janeway.
That one was pretty good. I like Deep Space Nine a
Oh.
lot. I realize we're getting totally off track from Dragon Ball,
No,
and I
that's fine.
apologize, but I
See,
really
I haven't
liked Deep
seen-
Space Nine. It was really cool, like just the variety of aliens and just social situations that they put into the show was really cool to me. Like, oh my God, I can't think of the character's name. It's the girl who is the reincarnated
Dax.
Dax, thank you. When she meets one of her old friends, and he just instantly accepts that she's a chick, like in a chick's body. He says, "Oh, my old friend, I love you." Like stuff like that was not like normal.
Yeah, well, Cisco
In that
also
day.
still called her old man, regardless.
Yeah,
old man.
it was awesome. I loved that show. Like it was really good. I liked it a lot.
I haven't seen Deep Space Nine, but you're actually my third friend that really, really
Dude, it
likes
was
Deep Space
freaking
Nine. And then Arthur
awesome.
says that Deep Space Nine is the worst one.
I liked it
It
a
is.
lot. I did like it a lot.
So now I want to watch it because you're literally my third friend that's like, I really like it. So now I kind of want to watch it, which I was
You
planning
know,
on watching it
They had
anyways,
some-
but still.
They had lots of sexy ladies and guys on there, and lots of interesting,
She likes-
sometimes risque costumes. And, I like the sexy that they put in it sometimes. It was nice.
Well, yeah, we all like to see.
Katie's over here thinking about Odo.
Oh, no. Oh,
He just
no.
died recently.
Really? Aw.
He's like 70 or something like that, or 60s.
Aw, that poor early T-1000 looking dude. T-1000 had a baby with Play-Doh.
Pretty much. One of the guys who played Odo when Deep Space Nine died.
He was like
Oh.
a
Sad.
shape-shifting alien. Like, he could turn into anything.
Well, we all want to be shape shifting.
But
I don't
he
know about
looked
you,
like
but that'd be
if Silly Putty
badass.
and the T-1000 from Terminator 2 like had some weird orgy and had a baby, and that would be Odo.
This is
Mhm.
awesome.
Silly Putty and the T-1000.
He can never quite look like a regular human, though.
No, not ever. He always looked like,
I mean,
Like,
I don't
dude,
look
I
like a
wanna, like,
regular human.
just take I don't know, make your face more shapy or something. He never
Mhm.
quite looked.
Well, he said he never, because he was well, he never knew his other species, so he never learned how to control his abilities.
Yeah, it's been.
Because remember, later on, they find more of them. They find that planet of them.
Yeah, yes.
And he never knew. He always thought he was alone.
I forgot about that.
I hope we
episode.
watch Star Trek tonight.
We can.
You guys are gonna watch Star Trek so hard. Oh, Billy.
Okay, so when we met Commander Riker,
I keep thinking she's referring to Do It With Dan. But
so do I. When she keeps saying that, that's what I'm thinking. Like, oh, Billy from
Yeah.
Do It With Dan.
I've been saying that for so long. I don't even remember where the fuck I picked it up from.
Cable Guy.
Thank you. Oh,
welcome.
now I remember where I picked it up from.
But when we met Commander Riker,
Jonathan Frakes.
Jonathan,
I want to
Frakes-
do it.
Okay, well, anyways, yeah, this happened. Arthur did something really cool. I feel like I keep moving the mic and I can't hear myself. But
We can hear you, dude. We can
dude,
hear
I
you.
can't hear myself. So
Okay.
anyways, I'm drinking. When we met him, I was so starstruck. I was never sexually attracted to him. I knew that he was a sexually type guy on the show because he was always constantly with different girls. Like every episode, he was just
He
like
was
a
the
ladies'
Kirk
man.
of Next Gen.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
literally the ladies' man. So when I met him, I was seriously like, like I couldn't say nothing. I never spoke a word.
Oh my god.
The only time I'm probably ever gonna meet him, and I couldn't even be like, "Hi."
See, and
You're like Ryan from The
I
Office.
I would totally be like that if I met Patrick Stewart. Like I know he's old, but god damn, that's one sexy old dude.
Dude, for
Oh.
His
real.
head nice and shined up.
For real. Hell yeah, for real.
Buff that shit up with a towel, you know. Like just talk protocols all night, dude. Yeah.
You're like, yeah,
Captain's
make it
log. Oh,
make it so.
baby.
Make it so. Make it so.
Make it all so. Yeah.
Dude, for real though, I agree with you on that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I
did-
really like him. I loved him in Logan. Oh my god. That was such a good movie.
Like he could literally read from the dictionary, and I would need to change my underwear.
Yeah, for real. He's definitely the way he talks. Like I like the way he talks. There's only a few people I met that the way they word things or lay out the way they're saying things, I'm just like, I love the way you talk. It's not even their accent, nothing. It's just the way they word things.
Oh,
I'm
see, like it's
I love it.
the accent, but like his tone of voice, just his mannerism.
yeah, everything
like,
of the way he
all
talks.
of that
for
is
sure.
Very-
like a
Very elegant.
lovely burrito of sexy, wrapped in like a tuxedo.
Mhm.
You know?
I 100% agree.
Oh,
100%.
yeah.
I did the best thing to Jonathan Frakes because
Oh,
at the end of
yeah.
it, I wanted to shake his hand, and he gave me the fist bump, and I did do it to me, and I did this to him. I went, paper covers rock. I win.
And he was like, and the dude that was like handing out the pictures just started dying laughing. But Jonathan Frakes was just like,
Huh?
the fuck just happened? He was so confused.
I just turned around and walked away.
Oh,
Didn't
man.
say anything.
Oh, man.
Didn't say shit.
I want to meet him again and do that.
And say,
I wonder if he'd remember. He probably
Oh, yeah,
would,
he would.
because,
oh, he
I'm sure
definitely
that-
would.
you know, not everybody walks up and does that.
I
Yeah,
do it again and
because-
go, paper covers rock. 2 out of 3, I win.
I can't wait to meet him again, though, because I really do want to say something. I want to say something. Hi.
I'm like, hey, can you give me Patrick Stewart's number? Thanks, dude.
He's like, not again.
I really, really wanted that geriatric, threesome. Yeah, Bailey. Oh, Data. Oh, Captain Sean. Oh,
No, for real.
what? No.
Who was pretty hot was besides Jerry Ryan, of course, but I can't think of her name. The
Counselor Troy.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
is that who I'm thinking of? The brown curly
Yeah.
hair.
Counselor
Yeah,
Troy.
she could sit on
Diana
my face
Troy.
for sure.
See, I don't know about
I
that,
would
but she
tell
was
her
pretty
that
cute.
I loved her, and she could sit in
There
my
were certain
face and-
episodes that she was
tell
like
her I love
really
her, too.
attractive, and other episodes she wasn't. I was just like,
It was
That's what
all
she
the
really
hair,
looks
dude.
like?
It was how they styled her hair. Like
No, it was
sometimes
certain
when they
outfits,
style it a
because I
certain way,
don't-
I'm like, meh. And then other times they just let it do what her hair beautifully does, and I'm like, yeah, baby.
well, because sometimes she was always in that one like one piece thing, but
Mm-hmm.
it was always the episodes that she wasn't in that I was like, man, I really like the way she looks. Because when she was in that one piece thing, I was just like, meh.
Well, because you're not supposed to be like, yeah, baby, to Starfleet and, officers, they're supposed to be doing their job. That's why they're in their
Well,
uniform.
tell me why I have a Starfleet outfit then. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
I would love
what
one.
you like to put on for Arthur in the bedroom, That's all on you,
Dude, I would
baby.
love to be on Starfleet. You have no idea. That'd be so badass.
That would be fun.
You know how badass that would be?
That would
Just to
pretty
be like,
badass.
fucking like in the engineer room and just be like, oh my god, like this happened and that, because it's always like so dramatic and just be like, yeah, and then I would completely be Janeway to where my hair would constantly be just like coming out of the bun and shit. Oh my god, I love Janeway.
She was, yeah, I liked her a lot. I did.
There was actually a meme that Arthur sent me like over a year ago that was about Janeway, and it was about her hair coming out of the bun, and I was like, how did I not ever make this?
Dude, you knew shit was about to hit the fan if her hair was coming out of her bun. Like, for real. That was like the crimson flag to know that shit was about to go down if her hair was coming out them bobby pins. It was something. You knew it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
It was,
Your red alert. Bow.
I know, it was like red alert, and then it was just like hair down. I loved it. I loved it so much.
Oh, yeah, that's much better with the Malibu in it, dude. You should have put a little dribbles of the Malibu in that nasty OJ. It's not too
Dude,
bad.
I can't add it to mine, remember? Because you used it all,
Take
and
a
you're like,
sippy
that's
sip.
all
It
the
should have thawed
Malibu
by
you
now.
got.
You can't put flavored alcohol in the freezer. It will freeze. Only regular alcohol goes in the freezer. It
Yeah.
has to be like
Dude,
45,
that tastes really good compared to
45 proof and lower goes in the cupboard. 45 proof and higher goes in the freezer.
mine. Okay, Mom.
I'm sorry, dude. I know
Sorry,
my,
I'm not
I
an
know my drinky
alcoholic.
drinks. I know my drinky drinks.
I know my drinky drinks.
Like, hopefully you like all the other beers I picked out for you, because I think I picked out all the other ones.
We'll find out.
I honestly like that.
It is
It
good.
was okay. It just, when I picked up the bottle, I'm like, why does it smell like he's drinking a bottle of weed? Like, that's all I could smell. I was like, that smells like reefer.
Skunky monkey.
It is a little skunky, but it's good.
Yeah.
The
the flavor was good. I didn't get any of that in the flavor of it, but like smelling it, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
And then I looked at the label. I'm like, coriander doesn't smell like that. What the hell?
I really like that, to be honest.
It
That's
is good.
okay. I hope you like the other ones.
Einstock.
Watch him hate like all the other ones, and I could be like,
I'm gonna be super salty if you hate all the other ones. Like, super salty.
she'll be playing Overwatch.
I don't play Overwatch. What the hell do you think I play, yo?
No, it's just a joke because
Borderlands
Overwatch always
all
is
day,
so salty.
every day. Anytime I get like 5 minutes to myself, I put that shit in and play.
You put that on just to fall asleep.
I do sometimes, man. Like, when you gotta run from one end of the map to the fucking other end of the map. Yeah, sometimes I wake up and I'm falling off a cliff or running against a wall. It shit happens, man.
Did that in World of Warcraft. I used to play that a lot.
I didn't get into that because I didn't want to pay to fucking play it online. I'm like, I'm already paying for internet. I don't want to pay to play a video game
Like-
online, even though I really liked
Yeah.
it. It was fun. I just
All my friends played it, so we all played it together, so it made it worth it.
like me. I'll pick up Diablo if I'm in the mood for like World of Warcraft style stuff. I love the
Mhm.
Diablo they came out with for Xbox. It's
I've
so
been
much
wanting to
fun.
play that. That looks super
It's a lot of fun, dude. It
Yeah.
really is. When we had our PC, we played the first one and we played the second one too. And we used to fight over the computer to play Diablo. Like, for real. I'm like, you are done. I'm like, you've been playing for 3 hours straight. Fucking walk away. It's my turn.
30 minutes for you, 30 minutes for me, 30 minutes for you, 30 minutes for me.
Oh, that would have just been infuriating, because sometimes you're spending 20 minutes just playing Tetris with your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Oh,
those two, like, you
yeah.
didn't have a set number of items you could carry. You had so many squares in your inventory you could fill up. And if you've got like 6 breastplates, bitch, you ain't putting anything else in there. Like, got to drop everything else or scrap it or whatever. It's crazy.
Have you seen any of Death Stranding?
No.
That is the most realistic looking inventory system.
That
Oh,
is
man.
amazing. Do you want to pull that up?
I'll check it out. I'm always
Yeah.
up to check out new games.
It's like
That is an amazing game, for real.
well, if we had like a the TV and stuff, but
Yeah,
we'll show
it's
her
like
later.
Norman Reedus.
His
the-
image too.
Yeah, he's the main character. So when you carry stuff, so let's say you're picking up stuff, you have to put that on his back. But then you have to literally walk up mountains and go through water and all
Oh
this
my
funny stuff
gosh.
while it's on your back. But if it's too high or too disabled, you start like fucking up.
That would infuriate the fuck out
No,
of
it
me.
is so cool. I love watching the gameplay of Death Stranding. It is so
Death Stranding, Stranding.
yeah.
Okay.
It looks so cool. I think he's actually gonna pull up a picture
is
for
it
you.
for Xbox? I have to ask. Is it for Xbox?
It's PlayStation, I think.
Oh.
I know that's why
Don't suggest
We-
PlayStation games.
we
I
were
don't have
honestly,
money to buy a PS4.
Yeah, we were honestly gonna buy one just for this game.
If I bought a PlayStation, it would be for Final Fantasy, no joke.
Oh yeah,
Like
could
I
see
have
that
been
too.
addicted to Final Fantasy since we had a fucking Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
And we had to go on the cartridge and plug that shit in and it wouldn't work, so again. Oh my god, that looks so fucking funny when you just got groceries but don't want to walk twice.
But your character has to like pee. Your character
Oh my
has
gosh.
to you know, if you run too fast then you get tired obviously, or if you fall then you fall like
You get
it's-
dirty. You have to shower.
Oh
you
my
have,
god.
You have to shit and piss.
Yeah,
Man,
you
I
have to
wish the
do-
dude at the Avenue tonight would have showered, 'cause
Dude, that dude was
I wasn't even done with my ramen. Like I had like a few good mouthfuls left, and all of a sudden I'm like, "Oh, there goes my appetite." Like I understand if you don't want to wear deodorant, but please,
I really-
please grab a bar of soap twice a day, every day,
I was
every day.
I didn't even smell him for real.
It's because I was blocking all the stanky,
Absorbing
stank.
it.
Oh, I wish I hadn't. It was
absorbing it in my
it was disgusting.
sweater.
I did throw my ramen away. I did throw my fucking edamame away. It was terrible.
Dude, that spicy
real good.
however you say it, was so fucking good.
Edamame. Japanese is really easy because it's
I don't know if it's
vowel,
easy.
vowel, consonant, verb, or vowel, vowel, consonant. It's always a consonant and a verb, or two consonants or two verbs. It's super. You obviously have to learn the Romanji, which is the English letters for the Japanese symbols. And then from Romanji, since it's already in Japanese, you learn the character for it. And if you're in school in Japan, you learn your kanji. And then when you get into high school, you learn your katakana. And when you get like almost done, you learn kanji, which is what all of the business signs are in, because they're super complex. Because it's, supposed to be like a phrase in one symbol. So like you learn one kanji every year until you graduate, so you can actually read the street signs and shit. It's kind of cool. But
yeah,
there's
super
a lot
easy.
More, there's a lot more complexity
Super easy,
to
barely
their
an
shit.
inconvenience.
Yeah, not an inconvenience at all.
Well, I don't know how to pronounce things correctly because I have speech problems, so I need to talk to your mom.
She can only help you with English.
That's what I need.
Mom
help
doesn't
with.
speak other languages, but she can totally help you talk all good and shit.
Yeah, I feel like I still need that in my adult age now. I need
Like
speech therapy.
She doesn't put up with as much shit, but if you bring her like some fat tire, then she'd be like, "Yeah,
I'll go to Wisconsin and get her some beer.
some spotted cow. Oh, she'd love you forever,
Good.
forever and
someone
ever."
to.
I really feel like Ed's gonna bring fucking spotted cow back from Wisconsin next week,
Dude, I don't
and
know.
I will shit a brick if he brings beer back from my mother.
I told him to bring me back a fucking
I don't remember what you said.
Some
He started
cheese.
talking about cheesehead.
no, I said, "Are you gonna bring me back a souvenir?"
Oh, that's
And
right.
he said, "I'll bring you back a cheese head."
Yeah, it's like
Well, I
a
really
big wedge of cheese that you wear on your head. It's awesome.
Yeah, but I really hope he brings me a souvenir.
That is a souvenir.
I
Yeah.
know, but
He's going to Green Bay. If he doesn't bring you back some kind of corny, cheesy cheese paraphernalia, then he's...
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is if he doesn't bring it, like where he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it," and then doesn't, then I'm gonna be upset.
Oh, don't
I'm
be
sure
a
he
sad
will.
panda.
I feel like he won't.
Don't be
Then
a
I'm gonna
sad
have to
panda.
drive to Wisconsin myself and get some cheese head and be like, "Here, see, brought you a fucking piece of cheese." Throw it at him like, fuck your cheese.
Yeah, if you drive to Wisconsin, you got to take a cooler to bring meat and cheese back. It's a long fucking drive.
We'll just go up to Frankenmuth,
And
get
that
some
works
cheese,
too.
and then say
the
it was from
cheese house
Wisconsin.
is the shit.
It
I
is.
love the cheese house in Frankenmuth. Oh my god.
Cheese.
You hit got killed, and then you go down the street to the cheese house, and then you're set. You know, who needs
I
to
want a
poop?
really cheesy pizza right now.
Why? We just ate ramen, yo.
I'm so full, but that sounds so good from cheese.
You just need like a couple bites of cheese, and then you begin.
Yeah, a few cubes, like a little like pepper jack cube. Yeah, that would
Just
be
like
so good right now.
a couple chunks off a block.
Like some Colby Jack, pepper jack. Oh hell yeah!
I feel like if I had little blocks of cheese, I'd look in there and just be a bite out of it, like a candy bar in the fridge. Like what?
Like some weird mutant giant mouse rummaging through your refrigerator.
Yeah. My dad would do that, but he'd like use an actual knife. He'd cut off a piece, just throw it back in there, and eat a piece.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was great.
It's weird that your dad likes cheese and you don't.
That is really weird, but I can't say much because my niece doesn't like cheese either. And sometimes I question whether she's actually related to us or not. I'm like, you come from a family of cheeseheads. Like, I bleed cheese. I was born in Wisconsin. How do you not like cheese? What is wrong with you? But she's never
I didn't
liked
know
cheese.
you were born
man.
in Wisconsin.
Yes, ma'am. Manitowoc, Wisconsin. I literally, well, not literally, but I bleed cheese for sure.
I love cheese. I love cheese. I want cheese on
Everything.
See,
Cheese is
to be
delicious
honest
on
though,
everything.
since I've been with Arthur, I haven't been eating as much cheese as I ever
Why are you
have.
depriving my girl of her cheese, dude?
She can have it anytime she wants.
Oh,
See,
okay.
no, but I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Because when I buy cheese, you throw it away.
Because it's in there for like a month,
Yeah, but you don't
It depends.
and then
If
you don't
it's-
eat it.
If it's shredded,
shred it.
definitely fucking check that shit. But
Yeah,
blocks
shredded.
of cheese last so
No, she
long
gets
in the
shredded.
fridge.
No,
Never
I'm
use
talking
it.
about
And it's
my.
in there for like a month.
No.
She uses it one time.
No.
Yeah.
Don't even
Dude,
start shit.
I will
Because-
eat shredded cheese straight out of the fucking
Oh,
bag.
me
I don't
too.
even
Fuck
care.
yeah, that's like my
Steve
little
just
snack.
shakes his head when he sees me cooking dinner, and I'm like, with the shredded cheese, he just shakes his head at me. I'm like, Don't judge. Just look
You're
away.
like,
just look away.
When you hear
Leave
me
alone
bitching
with my
about shit
shame.
and don't be saying shit.
Right, like, yeah, just leave me alone with my shame.
No, for real. When I buy shredded, I understand that has certain dates.
Fuck
But I'm
yeah.
talking about my sliced cheese. I'm talking about my.
No, if
it's a block
if
cheese,
it is
that shit
prepared
lasts for
any
like
way
fucking
other than
ever.
block, it does not have the like a block of cheese has twice the shelf life of sliced, pre-sliced, and shredded cheese. So if it's pre-sliced or shredded, check that shit. But if it's a block, usually it's good. But still check that shit. Because
I
you
always
never
check
know,
it,
man.
But it's
I've
just
pulled blocks of cheese out and gone to cook it up, and I fucking get it all shredded, and then I notice on the other end that I wasn't fucking shredding off of. I'm like, motherfucking mold. Bitch, this has been in here a week. I hate your refrigerator. Throw that shit away. I get so mad.
yeah, that shit sucks.
I
But
get
for
so
real,
mad.
he used to throw away my shit. Like I would have like a slice out of the slice thing, and then because we clean out the fridge typically every week.
What?
Okay, typically every week, but not like everything, but just kind of like
Y'all can come to my house. Shit.
yeah, for real. But so we would take it out. He would clean it out. He'd be like, "I cleaned out the fridge." I'd be like, "Oh, thank you." And then I would get stuff for like stuff that I would want with cheese, just to go in there and see that he threw away my cheese that I just bought.
You
a fucking
do realize
week ago.
that on the bag of sliced or shredded cheese, it says use within 3 to 5 days of opening, right?
And it's been like a month.
Yeah.
No,
throw-
it hasn't
No,
been though.
even
It's
if
been like
even
4
if it's been
months.
like 10 days, throw that shit away.
At least 2 weeks.
Sliced cheese.
Sliced cheese, because it is no like a steak versus hamburger. You can have a rare steak with no problem. Don't eat fucking raw hamburger unless you're grinding that shit up at home to yourself and making steak tartare, because sliced cheese, shredded cheese, once you cut it off the block, it has more surface space to catch bacteria and germs and gross shit. So the sliced cheese, instead of it being the ends of the block, every single edge of the cheese is open to the air. You know what I mean? So like
I get it. We
yeah.
already had this conversation, but what I'm saying is he
bacteria
keeps
like
saying,
friends on
"Oh,
cheese.
it's been because of a month." No, because I've
That's
seriously
delicious.
bought something and then the next fucking weekend he threw it away.
Just throw it in the freezer. Like if you're just gonna use like a couple slices and you're like, I don't think I'm gonna use this. Throw it in the freezer. Cheese freezes wonderfully. It does. It does. Man, we really got sidetracked, Arthur. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
I keep looking at your Dragon Balls. I'm like, now we're talking about cheese. Like, what the fuck, yo?
Everybody, listen to us talk about cheese.
Yeah, it's
Cheese.
whatever.
Love cheese.
Natural
though.
flow of the conversation.
Like,
so.
holy moly, talk about some fucking detours.
Dude, I love cheese for real though.
It's so good. It's so good.
But I don't need it the way I used to.
anyways, you know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I don't.
Only a little bit.
Just a little. I keep hitting the mic. All right, I gotta scoot this back. I have like extra clearance on both sides of my head, so I keep back the mic up a little. I'll lean in closer. It'll be okay.
But when it comes to cheese, I don't need it anymore. It's not something that I need to have on something. So now I got to the point where I'm just like, I'm okay without having cheese.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what it's like
If
being
you-
with someone
if
who
you
doesn't
need your
like
cheese
cheese.
fix, just come to my house.
I just want a giant.
I'll make
piece
some
of
cheese. We can watch some cheesy musicals on my Xbox, and you will be so full of cheese that you won't know what the hell to do.
Yeah, I won't
You'll
shit
feel
for
like a
week.
can of Cheese Whiz.
Ooh, cheese whiz with some crackers sounds fucking amazing.
Chicken and a biscuit crackers. That's the shiznit.
Yes. Oh damn.
Oh damn. So have you seen? I know you mentioned Firefly and Serenity. Have you seen them?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'll pop those cherries
Sucks
for you
to
guys
suck.
too. It is the only show that I know of. Firefly is the only series I know of that is a canceled TV series that actually made it into the theater. Like the fans and the crew and everybody loved it so much that they're like, we're not going to let this fucking die. We want to know what the hell happens to the crew of Firefly. So they petitioned enough and it fucking made your motion picture. I'm like, hell yeah, man. Was wandering through. I never would have noticed if my friend Kelly and I wouldn't have been at family video that night. It was our cottage and pizza and video night.
Ooh, me and
And-
Sarah have nights like that, but it's Hungry Howie's.
We were wandering around and I'm like, man, the cover of this movie looks really cool. Serenity. All right, I'll check it out.
Serenity.
We watched it. We're both huge Buffy fans, huge Joss Whedon fans. And I turned it over. I noticed Joss Whedon had written. I'm like, yeah, we're watching this fucking movie. I'm addicted ever since. Ever since.
With
It's awesome.
Buffy, Caleb, because he was the guy from Firefly.
Yes.
The reason he was in that was because Firefly got canceled, but he still had part of his contract.
I didn't know that. Oh
Yep.
my God.
And he
Thank
still had
you
a
for the
contract with
tidbit.
him.
I did not know that.
And they're like,
He
yeah,
has-
well, we're
He
going to
was
use you if we got to
awesome
pay
as
you.
the evil fucking priest in that season. Oh
Yep.
my God, he was fabulous. I didn't know that.
Yep.
I didn't think about the time when they came out. But, okay.
Owned by the same studio. They're like, we got to pay you. You're going to do something.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking work, dude. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh my God, that was like one of my favorite seasons.
And How I Met Your Mother, there's a lot of Buffy characters in that too.
Yeah.
I do not watch enough How I Met Your Mother.
Oh
but
my God,
I
it was so good.
still have the hugest crush on Allison Hannigan. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Willow.
Willow.
I know.
This
but
one time at band camp, you know.
This one time at church camp, my cousin got 2 girls pregnant.
You can no longer call it church camp then.
Well, they did,
No, you can't.
but they did.
If it's fucking orgy time, it is no longer church
Who said
camp.
it was an orgy?
He got how many people pregnant?
I
2.
didn't say at the same time.
No matter.
Come twice.
That's nonsense. Mm-mm. Get one with the pre-cum and one with the final
No, you
load.
could just, like, if they were butt and butt, just, like,
I guess
just keep
so.
switching while you're coming.
How are you gonna get a metronome to keep your rhythm going, or what? Like,
Oh
like
my
how are
God,
you
dude.
gonna accurately do that every time? Like, there's gonna be some slip
like-
ups. Like, front is gonna go to butt.
Just a
butt's
little
gonna
cum,
go
a
to
little
front.
cum,
It's
a
gonna
little
be
cum,
bad.
A little cum.
Just skeet, 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 all up in them
Oh.
holes.
They could just be having their vagina jacks, both of them in vagina jacks, and him just coming on both of them.
No, no, that's terrible. Your
Terrible.
wife's terrible, dude.
Yeah, something
She's
like that.
terrible.
I'm
Terrible.
sorry, I'm terrible. Fuck.
No, not terrible. You're not terrible. You're terrible. Say it right.
She's a
I don't know
ham.
what the difference is. My neck keeps like.
Maybe that's why we
hurts.
get along so well, because she's ham and I'm cheese.
I guess so.
I love ham and cheese sandwiches.
As long as they're grilled, I can't eat cold ham and cheese. It makes me barf. Ever since I was a little kid, dude, I don't know why.
I'm all kinds of ham. Sometimes I'm
cold
a smoked
ham and cheese, no.
Sometimes-
But you heat that shit up in the frying pan.
Dude, you know what
Yeah.
tastes really good is a grilled ham and cheese sandwich.
That's what I just said, you fool.
That tastes really good. You know what I've
Do
been
you
really-
understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
You
I
know what
haven't watched
tastes
that in forever.
I love that movie
With fucking
too.
Rush
Oh,
Hour.
man.
well, because for
Oh.
the last month I've been craving a tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwich.
It's so yummy.
Just that combination. I know it's like simple shit,
It
but
is
I just don't
simple.
have the shit to make it. So I've been craving it for like the last month because I've been sick and this and that, and it's just been tasting like sounding so good. So I'm just like, I really want that.
It is super good, especially if you like take just one slice of the cheese you're making your grilled cheese, throw it in that fucking soup. Hell yeah.
Oh, I've never done that.
Why not? You ever made your tomato soup with milk instead of water?
I always do it with milk. What are
Oh,
you?
okay. I don't
Calm
know.
down.
Bitch, I don't have
What kind of
milk in my
monster are
house.
you?
Are you ghetto?
Milk
Come
costs
on.
money, and I barely ever use it, so I usually keep dry milk in the house.
Oh, I never even thought about that because me and I don't personally drink milk. I don't even like really milk in my cereal, to be honest.
Yeah, but you got to have it for cooking sometimes.
Yeah,
and
I know. Because
having like dry milk in the house is a lifesaver.
I
when
didn't
you
even
don't
know
buy
about
milk,
that.
You know,
I didn't even know about
I
that
buy
till
like
just
a
second.
little, like the fucking
Yeah, little powdered
yeah, the
thing.
little powdered things, or like if I really am desperate, I'll buy like the fucking milk chugs or whatever. Like literally what you would buy to drink, like I will use that for cooking because
Yeah, you don't
I
need a
don't-
whole lot.
I
So
don't drink
why-
milk unless it's chocolate milk, and then I don't need to drink as much as I want to drink because I'll get a gallon and pour Hershey syrup in that bitch and just chug it. I don't need that much milk in my life.
See, I didn't know anything about dry milk till literally the second.
Dry milk's fabulous. I just
The
discovered
other
that in
day-
the last like year and a half.
Okay, well, the other day we made chili, and I wanted cornbread so bad. I get all the shit in the bowl, and then realized we don't have no milk, and I was like,
Walmart, you can buy a box with like 3 pouches of dry milk, and I took like a water bottle and made just one of the like a half a pouch of dry milk and kept that in the fridge. And then you always have milk on hand. It's really nice.
we need to
It's
do
really
this.
nice.
Yeah, I like milk. I'll drink it, but I only drink it when I have a craving for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's every once in a while for
you know,
him.
you got the dry milk in the house. You just make yourself a cup of milk real quick.
Yeah,
It's nice.
He would never use it. He'd be like, this tastes too powdery.
Well, you just adjust, you know, too
Like trying to-
powdery. You add some more water.
I'm trying like Nesquik, where it's either super chunky or it's like water thin.
Yeah. There's
I
no
don't know the ratio.
cup of Nesquik at all. It's way too fucking much. Or why did I drink this water?
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, I love you guys.
Yeah,
We love you too.
goes from like soupy diarrhea to yoo-hoo. I
yeah.
don't know what it is.
Thankfully, I
Crying.
never subjected myself to YooHoo. I'm like, if I really want brown milk flavored liquid, I'm gonna drink chocolate milk.
Okay, so I've never had a Yoo-Hoo until I got with Arthur. And about a year, maybe 2 years ago, he's like, "You've never had a Yoo-Hoo?" So I stopped at the gas station, got a Yoo-Hoo, and I tasted it, and I'm just like, it was okay. I'm not saying it's bad, but I was just like, this is the shit that he's losing his mind over. Like,
Dude,
what the
like-
fuck?
Some,
When I was a kid, I loved it.
yeah, like my parents never bought me the YooHoo, so I never developed a taste for it.
I only ever had it when I was when I go down to Missouri, and like it's such a small town. When I was a kid, I could just walk around without a care.
Nice.
And I had a couple bucks, and I'd buy a Yoo-Hoo every year.
Yep.
A couple of them. I only had them like once or
Yeah.
twice a year, and I was like, "Oh, this is amazing! It's like a treat."
Must
We-
have been nice to be
we had
born in
Ovaltine.
1950.
Yeah,
Yeah, we didn't even get like Nesquik. We had Ovaltine.
See, I've had that. I've had that.
Now that shit makes some good milkshakes.
Oh,
like-
fuck yeah.
isn't this for senior citizens?
Yeah, yeah. I always thought of the little kid from fucking A Christmas Story where he's like in the bathroom decoding it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to drink your Ovaltine, son of a bitch. Like, chocolate milk, but it's got fucking vitamins in it.
This is basically Metamucil. Get
God
the shit
damn
out of
it.
here.
Oh,
I don't want this.
curse you, Father, for caring about my health. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who's
she
lit?
wants us to make pork chops with Cheez-Its.
Dude, like, you take Cheez-Its and you put
Like a
them in
breading?
yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Put them in a Ziploc bag and you beat the fuck out of those Cheez-Its like they're a redheaded stepchild till they look like breadcrumbs. And then you batter them or bread them just like you normally would,
Mhm.
except double dredge. You know,
Yeah.
dredge it and then let it sit for like 10 minutes and do it again. Oh, your house will smell like Cheez-Its for like 3 days. And they are some of the yummiest. Like, it gets so crunchy on the outside. It's so good. And if you don't like the Cheez-Its, the Townhouse Pretzel Flipside crackers are fucking fabulous, too.
I did mozzarella sticks, but with Flamin' Hot Cheetos
Oh.
You did those?
years ago. Yeah.
That would be fucking yummy.
When?
I don't. When I still lived at
Spicy
mom's years ago.
Are you serious? Because I was showing you stuff like that. You're like, let's do it. And then we never did it. So you're saying you did this without me?
Yeah, that's when I had like my first fryer when I first got it.
Oh,
You
this
got to
is-
experiment when you
Oh
get
yeah,
your-
that's all I
yeah.
did. When the first year I got a fryer, I'm just deep frying everything.
Oh, my God. Have you ever
How are you still
taken,
alive?
like the cocktail weenies?
Bypass.
And you wrap them in bacon and you cook them in your fryer till the bacon's crispy. Pull that bitch out. Wrap a garlic crescent roll that you've cut in half around it. Throw that bitch back in the deep fryer. Oh my God.
See, Arthur.
Oh my God. I didn't think you could deep fry crescent rolls. but
Deep
it's
fry
like-
anything.
You
Deep
can
fry
deep
your
fry
hat.
anything.
Yeah.
Arthur makes a jalapeno.
Like a popper, but I bake them.
It's a bacon
Ooh.
wrapped jalapeno with cream cheese. Like it's like a garlic herb
My,
cream
my
cheese on the
mother-in-law
inside.
makes those because she has celiac, so she can't have gluten.
Mm.
Yeah,
so
but
she-
he wraps
she
it
makes
in like
those all
a
the time.
croissant,
Ooh.
and they're so
Ooh, that would be extra fucking delicious.
good. Oh my
Mm.
God, they're so
Yeah,
good.
she does it without it's just the bacon. And then
Mhm.
she cooks it in the oven. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. That bacon looks raw. Thanks. My bacon should be crunchy as fuck.
I don't
It is
like
so
super
good.
crunchy bacon.
See,
Oh, I
he
do.
doesn't. I do.
I like it when
do.
it's cooked just right.
Yeah,
He likes
my
his a
nephew's
little
like what they
chewy.
call chewy bacon. I'm
Mhm.
like, that bitch better stand sideways like a pencil. Like if I drop it, it should shatter into 1,000 fucking pieces. If you think you burned it, I will still eat it.
Yep. See, that's me. That's me. He likes his bacon chewy. See, I'm kind of situational.
I've choked on too many bad fast food bacon cheeseburgers.
That's barely bacon.
Well,
See-
it's like pre-cooked bacon,
Mhm.
but how is it still fucking so chewy, dude? Like, it's pre-cooked. Come on.
My whole thing is like, because I'm situational. If it's on a burger or on something that I have to actually bite out of, I want it to be crispy. I don't want it to be chewy. There's nothing worse than. Have you ever had a bacon grilled cheese?
That sounds not like something I would like because the bacon would get soggy from the cheese.
No, it doesn't. You crisp that fucking. You cook that bacon first, then you fucking just put it on with your
Okay.
grilled cheese.
Crumble it up.
Oh, I
Bacon
see.
Bacon
sprinkles.
bits.
Yeah, I've
Bacon
never done
sprinkles
that,
all
but I've
over that
actually
shit.
put like layered like slices on there, and it's amazing. Well, anyway, so when I'm eating something on a sandwich, I want it to be crispy. Now, if it was like with just like hash browns and eggs or something like morning breakfast, I would be okay with eating kind of chewier type bacon. But I prefer a bacon that literally you put in your mouth and it turns to dust.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, it's
Chewy bacon
so
is
good.
totally a martial law offense in the land of Katie. Like,
Yep.
if it's chewy, fucking, you better throw that shit in the microwave. If you already turned the pan off, throw that shit in the microwave because that ain't done.
Yep, I agree with you
It's like
100%.
Bacon flavored chalk, basically.
Ooh, I love some fucking like, yep. When it
Just
turns
like
straight
Goku.
to
Is it
dust.
bacon flavored?
Oh, it's so good.
Ran out of my pocket bacon yesterday, yo.
Pocket bacon.
I'm just sorry. I'm gonna randomly keep making Dragon Ball Z parody comments. Goku's like, I'm all out of my pocket bacon right when Trunks gives him the medicine to
Mhm.
like. He's like, oh, in 3 years the androids are gonna come, but you're already gonna be dead, Goku. Why? Too much bacon. Take it back. And he's like, oh, I'm out of pocket bacon. It's like, this is why you're going to be dead in 3 years, Goku. And he wouldn't take his heart medicine because it was grape flavored. It wasn't bacon flavored. And Trunks told him it was bacon flavored, but he lied. He lied.
Oh my God.
It's like, it was grape flavored.
Oh.
That kid cannot handle his grapes. Sorry. I'm all over the place
No,
tonight.
It's
Just going
fine.
to keep drinking. We'll see how interesting this shit gets.
We'll get a picture of you on the floor after a while when you've had too much.
Whee! You can get a picture of me driving the porcelain bus later.
That'll be on the Instagram later if it
Oh.
happens.
Oh, man. Curled up, like, spooning with the fucking toilet. I haven't
I
done that
wanna-
in, like, 15 years, man. Wait, longer than that. No, like 15 years, yeah. It's been, like, 15 years since I spooned with a toilet.
You're
Dude,
not doing it right then.
Can't fucking move, yo. Like, you get that drunk, and, like, once you get your head off the toilet, because there's nothing left to come out, you just lay there quietly on the nice cold bathroom floor. If you try and move your head at all, it's like you are in a vortex going into a black hole while you're on a roller coaster, while you're spinning around on a merry-go-round all at once. So it's like, I'm just going to lay here on the floor and die, and hopefully I'll wake up in the morning. And then, you know, if your friend loves you, you wake up and you got a pillow under your head and a blanket on you while you're still spooning said toilet. She never woke me up when she had to pee in the morning, though. She was real gentle. She, like, just kind of gently scooted me back from the toilet. I'm like, oh, thanks, friend. I love you.
I would just get a
Love you so
shiwi
much.
and stand above you like, sorry if it gets in your hair. Guess
They
you gotta
didn't have
shower
shiwis
anyway.
back then, dude. They didn't have
Dude, just
shiwis back
funnel
then.
it
Use a funnel.
Yeah,
We-
not even
we had
that.
to be creative with
You
our
could have used a paper
upright
plate,
urination.
a wax plate, a wax covered plate. Just fucking funneled
I
it.
just
right?
need like a funnel. Like I've seen those funnels where they're like short on one side, long on the other side, like AutoZone and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you need.
Yeah, but if you don't have that, if you don't want to fucking pee and fucking something oil, like,
Told you it's all about angle and stream control.
yeah, I understand
That's
that.
all.
But what I'm
That's
saying
all.
is,
Science.
I don't want
Angle
to
and
practice
stream
when someone's
control.
head's underneath me. Like, here, let me see if I can do this.
I write my name in the snow for you, bitch.
Sorry, I'm getting your face.
Ooh, Star, and you wanted that golden shower, didn't you?
You said you were cold, didn't you?
Oh, terrible. We're terrible. I hope you're actually getting like usable shit out of this, Arthur.
Oh yeah, it's going up.
Okay, awesome.
He don't even edit usually.
I
his shit.
told you, man.
Well,
I'm like,
I'd go
I was
through it.
nervous about coming and doing this. I'm like, I haven't seen the original Dragon Ball in so long. Literally, all I can talk is the fucking parody because I watch that shit like religion. Like, for real, no joke. Every night, if Steve falls asleep to his like SciShow podcast, the minute I hear him snoring like a fucking lumberjack with a chainsaw, I go over, turn that shit off. I turn my Dragon Ball Z parody on, and I'm out in 5 minutes. No joke, out in 5 minutes. Even though I can still sit up and listen to it and laugh so hard, I need a pad on because I'm going to pee myself. Because it's so fucking funny still. It's so funny. But, yeah, that's all I can... Sorry, I don't have any, like, actual... Yeah, I totally watched Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and whatever the fuck came after Dragon Ball Z because I can't remember because that was a long time
GT.
ago. GT, that's right. And then it was another one after that. And
Super, but it took over. GT's not canon anymore.
was GT the one where, like, it was Goten and Trunks' kid? And
No.
they were fusing? Or was that after GT? Where they do, like, the fusion, where the two of them would combine into a greater fucking Saiyan somehow.
That wasn't Dragon Ball Z.
That wasn't Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, it's
GT was
been too fucking long, dude.
after that. They're just
Okay.
everybody's older,
Okay, yeah, it's been
and
too
Goku
fucking
becomes
long.
a kid again.
Again?
Yeah, he gets
Wow,
wished.
I
He
don't
gets wished to
remember
being a
that
kid,
at all.
and then they go on this Dragon Ball style adventure across the universe.
Oh, Lord.
It was.
Lord.
It had a good concept. A lot of it did, but it just wasn't good.
It's been way too fucking long since I've seen that shit. And I did not watch past Dragon Ball Z. Because I
Probably
had
for the best.
a boyfriend by then, and, like, you know, that was, like, the time of the day where his parents would leave us alone in his room. And, you know, I had other things on my mind. Then after that, I'd confiscate his PlayStation and play Final Fantasy, because that was when, like, Final Fantasy 11 came out, which was, like, the MMO one, where it was, you got to pay a fucking, just like, wow, you have to pay a fee every month.
Yep. Final
To
Fantasy
play
Online.
it. Yeah, it was okay. But growing up playing like tactics and all that shit, I'm like, yeah, it's okay for like 10 minutes, but I ain't paying money for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like some of the new Final Fantasies that have come out, I'm like, I'm really fucking disappointed, guys. Like, the genre started out so beautifully, and it's just rapidly gone downhill like a car careening off a cliff.
Well, they don't sell you the whole game anymore.
Jesus.
It's like, here's the skeleton and DLC. Buy this, buy that.
Oh,
Little
F
bits
that
here and there.
noise. Yeah, F that noise. The only game I've played full price for in a while has this.
Borderlands.
We pre-ordered Borderlands 3. We fucking made payments on it all year because we got the like super deluxe edition, so it came with the season pass and
Mm-hmm.
the butt stallion stuff and like the gun skins and everything. I'm like, I'm gonna have to do this again for like the way we release our, or when we buy new games that we like fucking pre-order it and then just pay on it till the game comes out. Like,
Mhm.
that's awesome. Like, it was fabulous. And I was so excited when like I found this shit on Facebook. I'm like, hell yeah. Got this one for me. I got Steve the Psycho version
Mm-hmm.
where it's got like the Buddha Psycho. I don't know what they call the Psycho that's on the cover of the game. But that's who he reminds, like a Boy Scout or like a Buddha, because he's like, just chill. And
Yeah. I've never
The-
played Borderlands.
it's so much fun. I love that game so much. Oh my God. But the back of mine's pretty fucking sweet. But the back of his is like the Psycho mask, but it's got every character from all 3 Borderlands that make up the face. So it's this awesome fucking collage. Like, yeah, I'll pay that money for it. Like, normally I won't spend that kind of money on shit, but I'm like, yeah, I'll do that.
Mhm.
Fuck yeah. And I'm so happy I did. But it's, it's so much fun. I play it way more than he does. He is so fucking addicted to Call of Duty. It's not even funny. I'm like, how is this fun for you? I'm like, you're cussing the screen out. You're throwing the fucking controller. How is this enjoyable? I don't understand.
I was playing Call of Duty until Advanced Warfare.
My
and then
brother
I'm like,
just
it's
bought
just
him
getting out
like
of
the
control.
remastered Modern Warfare for
Mhm.
Christmas. And I'm like, I'm going to fall asleep watching you play this shit because it's fucking boring. Like, the monotony, the repetition, the monotony. I just can't do it. I don't get it. I don't get the PvP stuff. It's not fun
It's
for
fun
me.
if you have. I love doing it because I had friends that played it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yep.
that helps when you have friends that play
'Cause
it.
it used to be we'd all be together at the same house. And we'd have a
Mhm.
landline and connect our Xboxes and original ones and even the 360s.
Mm-hmm.
Or we'd play online together or whatever. But it's gotten to the point where you can't do that anymore.
No.
Everything's all online.
Oh, fuck yeah. And it's stupid. Like, yeah, you can game share sometimes, but
Mm-hmm.
you can only game share with one person. So if you got like 4 friends that want to play this shit and only one person has the game, the other 2 friends are just screwed over.
Yeah.
Well, damn, man. Like, it's ridiculous. It's
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah. Kim actually got me this. You got me this off Facebook, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's nice. I
What's his
like it.
name is? Scarlet Spider-Man.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Ben Riley. Ben Riley Spider-Man, not Peter Parker.
Steve just showed me the preview for Venom. I guess they're doing it on Stars.
Venom
which,
Venom 2, you mean?
I don't know because
Venom 1 came out already, and it's
Okay.
garbage.
I totally fucking missed that
Oh,
one. Then
stop.
no, I think
Corey's going to
it's
comment
like
on
some
this.
TV series that Stars is doing, and
Really?
it looked kind of interesting. I'm like, okay. Like, he's in a convenience store, and this dude's like trying to rob the convenience store, and he turns into Venom. And he's like, all right, you can walk out of here right now,
Yeah, that's in the movie.
or okay,
and he
yeah,
bites his head off.
I never,
Yeah, that's in the movie.
never seen the fucking movie
It's
at all.
terrible.
Okay.
It's not.
It is. Even Tom
I
Hardy's.
don't know, dude. Like, anything, it's got to be better than Spider-Man 3
Yeah, it is.
Well,
Like,
anything's
it is.
better
with
than
the
Spider-Man
fucking
3.
emo hair, and Eric
Yeah.
fucking Foreman is not fucking Venom. I'm sorry.
Eddie Brock.
He is not Eddie Brock.
He's not-
He's fucking Eric Foreman. He will always and forever be Eric Foreman. Sorry, dude. That's,
He's not, because Eddie was supposed to be a jock. He's supposed to
Right,
be
like-
huge.
like, that's what I was instantly unbelievable when they cast him in that role. I'm like, that is not fucking Eddie Brock. I'm like, somebody fucked up big time. Go read the fucking comic. That's not right.
Well, that's the problem. They don't read the comics. They just make.
Why
whatever the
wasn't
fuck
Kevin
they
Smith
want.
involved in this movie? Because Kevin Smith helped Stan Lee take over for all the fucking Marvel movie releases.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's who Stan Lee passed that shit on to, was fucking Kevin Smith. because Kevin Smith is a huge fucking comic book fan, a huge fan of the Marvel movies. Like, he was super into helping him with that shit. And I was really disappointed with those Spider-Mans, like I can't think of his name.
Well, the thing
newest kid they cast for Spider-Man.
Tom Holland.
He is fucking Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I picture in my head.
You got to
Like,
remember too
he hit it on the fucking head.
yeah.
Like,
He
with
was
a big ass
amazing.
hammer. He was Spider-Man.
Yeah,
he
was
came across
amazing.
as that high school kid
Mm-hmm.
that just fell in.
Awkward.
Yeah, awkward as fuck, but still wanted to do the right thing. Like, I cried a little in Infinity War, dude. Like, I didn't want to watch Endgame. I put off watching Endgame. We didn't go see it in theaters. We had it on DVD for like 6-8 months before we actually watched Endgame because I was so sad that all my favorite characters fucking died in Infinity War. All my favorite characters were fucking dead. I was devastated. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done with fucking Marvel movies. Fuck you all. No. And we sat down to watch a movie one night and he popped in Endgame and didn't say anything. I'm like, what the fuck are we watching? Because the Marvel, like, normal movie opening, I'm like, what the fuck are we watching right now? He's like, nothing. I'm like, are we fucking watching Endgame right now? He's like, yeah. I'm like, whatever. And then I loved it. I'm like, all
It
right,
was
thank you
good.
guys. You unbroke my heart. You found all the little shattered pieces and you super glued them back
You knew
together.
that was going to happen.
I knew
Everyone, especially
I was
news.
worried who wasn't going to come back
Spider-Man
in
was.
Endgame.
They already showed previews for his next movie.
Yeah, his next movie. That's why I was
Yeah.
immediately like, oh, I'm sad right now. But I was like, he'll be back.
No, like, I was, after Infinity War, I was fucking done. I didn't watch no previews, no nothing. I was fucking done because everybody was dead. Spider-Man was dead. Star-Lord was dead. Everybody was dead. I'm like, fuck you guys. Fuck you so hard in the butt. And I'm so happy he just popped Endgame in and didn't say anything, and we watched it. I'm like, all right, thank you for mending the broken pieces. Like, I appreciate it. And now it's like enjoyable to watch the Marvel movies again. Like, I really enjoyed it. They tied up Endgame nicely, and I'm ready.
It
for
was a
some more
really
Marvel
good ending.
movies. Yeah, it was. It really was. Like, I know that. Oh my God, why am I brain farting right now? God damn you, alcohol. Iron Man. I know his contract.
Robert Downey Jr.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know his contract expired with with Endgame.
Well, he was just done
So he
being Iron Man.
You know, and you don't want to be remembered as one character
Mm-hmm.
for your whole career. But I'm so happy he turned that shit around with the first Iron Man movie after his, binge and rehab and shit. Like,
After him being Iron Man,
I can't picture him. I can't picture anybody else being Iron Man,
because that's what Tony Stark was.
even though
He
I
was
can picture him in lots of other roles.
Yeah.
I can't picture anybody else as Iron Man. He did a beautiful job.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful job. Like, they cast those movies so well.
Some people.
Like, for the most part, I was
Most
really,
part,
really
The
yeah.
most
pleased.
part, yes.
Like, most part, I was really, really pleased. Like, there's a few things here and there where I'm like, you could have took a couple extra seconds to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, I was really, really pleased.
Well, like Tony in the comics, he was an alcoholic. He was.
Mhm.
He went to AA. He ruined his life. He had some domestic abuse. He had a lot of shit.
Yep.
And that's what Robert Downey Jr. was.
Yeah.
That's
I
why it
will
fits so
never
well.
forget that news report where he woke up in that kid's bed
Yeah.
from the cocaine, bender, and put himself into rehab and fucking took care of his shit. And
Mm-hmm.
now we have the fucking only Iron Man we'll have for probably the next 15 years until they try and remake it, and hopefully they don't crap all over it.
well, they will crap all over it. I
Don't
feel
say
like-
that, because like I was really thinking that was going to happen when they
They will.
redid Jumanji, because that's what I thought they were doing for a long time. I'm like, they better not fucking touch my Robin Williams Jumanji.
Nope.
And I love how they did it. I can't wait to see the
See-
next one. I haven't seen the next level yet,
Either way.
but I was so happy that they picked it up right where the last one left off. I'm like, thank you for not ruining yet another childhood movie, because all these live action Disney movies can suck a big black dick.
Well, no, because be honest.
No, I don't want to watch live action
no.
fucking Aladdin and The Lion King.
Lion
and
King's not even
No,
live
here,
action.
let me lift my ass cheek and see what else I can crap out. Leave it the fuck alone.
No, the what is it called? Beauty and the Beast.
No,
That was
I don't care.
that was really
No,
good because
don't
it was,
ruin the cartoon.
No, I understand that, but literally it was step by step. It was just live action. They didn't change anything. It was very good. If you watched it, it
I'm
was
good. I don't want
very
to.
good.
I really enjoyed the. You have so much more, options with a cartoon than you do with a live action. Like when they redid the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe series.
Mhm.
When I was a kid, the BBC released that shit, and it was fucking awesome. Yeah, it was old school, so it was people in animal costumes. Like, I really enjoyed it. But when they redid it, they lost so much of, like, the little interactions here and there because they wanted these big fucking CG battles and, oh, the animals will have to be, like, all this electronic and technology shit just pulled away from the storyline. And it fucking broke my heart a little bit. I'm like, please stop ruining my childhood favorites.
Yeah,
like,
they are doing that. I 100%
leave it
agree.
the fuck alone. It's okay for kids to listen to movies and watch movies that have singing in them. Like, I know for a lot of them, they kept the singing in and stuff, but like some of the things, I'm like, just leave it the fuck alone. It's okay. Nobody's gonna fucking die of whatever old school disease or something, I don't know, because they're watching the original Disney movies. Like, just leave it the fuck alone. If you really want to reach out to kids, then come up with movies that are relevant to what the fuck they are putting up with in school right now, what the fuck's going on in the world right now, and think of a way to make it relevant to them instead of ruining my childhood movies, please, for the love of God.
Yeah,
I'm tired of the regurgitation
Mm-hmm.
that is happening in cinema nowadays. I'm like,
Nothing's new anymore.
nothing's new at all. It's all, another remake, another reboot. Leave it the fuck alone because you're not going to do it as good as the first time. Or maybe you are. Sometimes the reboot is better than the original.
It's very
but most
rare.
of the time, it's like Cartman went to Chipotle and just shit all over the wall. Usually it's fucking garbage. But it's nice to, I don't know, like see when they do something well, but it's really rare when they try and reboot it. I'm like, just pick it up where it left off. A lot of these movies.
Or leave it alone.
Yeah, or leave it alone. A lot of these movies left room for sequels. Don't fucking remake it. Pick it up where it left off.
Mm-hmm.
Follow the little breadcrumbs, bitch.
When me and him saw Jumanji, the one with The Rock and all of them, whatever that.
Kevin Hart, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called though. If it's
Kevin
just
Hart, fucking Amy
Jumanji.
Pond. She can sit on my face all day long, by the way.
I would have to see who that is because I can't remember.
It's the redhead.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
the
yeah,
nerdy
yeah.
girl. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
so
when-
many crushes. So many crushes.
When
on
we
that- on
saw
one.
that, we were like, fuck this movie. Like, we ain't gonna watch this. Jumanji's amazing. Like, and then all of a sudden, we went with another couple, I think, or I don't really remember who we went with. I don't know if it was.
I don't remember.
It was with another couple though.
I don't
but-
remember who we went and saw it with though.
Yeah, but anyways, we went and saw it, and we were both like, when we walked out, I looked at him because that's typically every time we see a movie, I always look at him. I goes, "How did you think? Like, what did you think? Like, how do you feel? Like, what?" I ask him questions, and then I'll know, like, because he'll typically be like, "It fucking sucked," or he'll be like, "It was awesome."
Mhm.
So then I asked him, I was like, "What do you think?" And he's like, "I actually really liked it." I was like, "Good," because me too, because
Yeah.
I did, I really liked it.
I was really, really pleased that they just picked it up where the last one left off.
Yeah.
Because they left it wide open for another movie.
Yep, they really
Wide
did.
open. And it makes me sad it took so long for them to pick up that game out of the sand. And
Well, technically they made Zathura,
it was okay.
which was in the books, that was the other side of the Jumanji board. Was Zathura.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Like, they definitely could have done a way better job
Yeah.
on that movie.
That's
it
what
was-
everybody was like, "Oh, it's just a remake of Jumanji." You're like, "No, it's part of the
I
lore."
didn't get that at
It makes
all
sense.
watching that. I did not get that at all watching Zathura.
Well, they never-
like,
they never
Jumanji
say it.
never came to mind. But like even like the shit, what's the word I'm looking for? Like normally when you watch a movie and you're like, oh yeah, this is like this other movie. Like I didn't really get that was Zathura. It was good. Like I liked it a lot, but I didn't get this is like a Jumanji knockoff. But I felt like they could have flushed it out better instead of spending so much money again on the fucking CG side of things. Flush out the fucking storyline. Like, people need to use their imaginations. If you flush out the storyline, you don't have to spend so much on all those programmers and, you know, technical people because people can figure that
Fill
shit
in
out
the
for
blanks.
themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
That's the best part of older movies.
Like, stop dumbing it down for people. They need to use their brains. Please, for the love of God.
It's show, don't tell.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
That's what a lot of movies don't have anymore.
Yep.
Yeah,
And they rely on gimmicks and CGI and big things.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not stupid. Please, I do not want to see wake up one day and go into Starbucks and get a fucking hand job with my coffee, just like the movie Idiocracy. Like, I really don't want that shit to happen. I love Terry Crews. I do not want him to be fucking president. We do not need to give Brando to our plants. That is not what plants craves. I'm sorry, but like, we are for real heading in that direction at a rapid pace. A rapid pace. It's scary sometimes, Arthur. It really is. Like,
Oh, I know.
oh my God. I want to be a serial sterilizer sometimes. Well, like, I'm not going to kill people. I'm just going to break into their house and fix you like a vet would. You know?
Dude, people need it though, for real.
Like, just snip, 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 snip. You know? Wake up. Why do I have these rubber bands so tight around my balls? Like, why does that? It really hurts, yo. Like, I can't get it off. Just fucking leave it alone, dude. It'll come off in a couple days.
Natural. Just fall right off like a skin tag.
See, the rubber band came off. Sorry, your balls fell off too. It just, shit happens.
You don't need them.
Shit happens. We don't need more of your genetics. She didn't warn you I'm terrible, did she?
No, it's fine, though.
I'm terrible.
You're not terrible.
I am.
I like how Arthur's like, it's fine that you're terrible.
No,
Well,
it's
she just won't shut up.
It's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that at all. It's fine. It's great for the podcast.
I'm terrible. I just, you know, I wish I never would have watched that movie sometimes.
Idiocracy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, I didn't need that veil pulled away from my eyes. At all. At all. Like, I would have been perfectly happy in blissful ignorance, figuring out little tiny bits by myself instead of having the curtain, like, ripped back to reveal the actor struggling to get into place for the opening of his scene, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I'm out of drinks, dude.
So am I.
That makes me
I've
a
been
sad
out of
panda.
drinks for like a half hour. I had to literally leave to pee because I couldn't hold it anymore.
Hold that shit.
Because I didn't pee before we left
Oh,
and got
that's
ramen,
right.
remember?
That's right.
So I'm just sitting here and I'm like, should I just pee my pants? Like, what the fuck?
Oh, dude,
At least you
stain
didn't
your
go,
carpet, yo.
At least you
Fuck
didn't
the
go full
carpet.
Ari Shafir and just pee in a bottle on podcast.
I mean, I would if I had a shiwi, but I
You don't need a shiwi. You got a little bottle right there. Just,
That takes some expert level
It does.
aiming.
I've told her, I'm like, it's all about aiming and stream control.
We've been talking about
girls
this
going
all
potty outside.
day.
Like, you don't need no fucking shiwi.
I
Real
want a
women don't
shiwi,
need
though.
a shiwi to pee outside.
I want one though. I want one. Realistically, if I had to pee outside, I could. Because in the shower, I'll just put my legs together and just kind of stand back a little like this, like kind of like arch myself, and it just goes straight out like a man.
Oh, nope. I have very different technique.
Yeah, it
Very
goes.
different.
Yeah, it goes straight out like a man. But realistically, if I had to do that, like kind of like the situation how you were saying, like if you were throwing up in the toilet and I had to pee over you, I wouldn't trust myself because I feel like I would just be trying too hard to where it would just come right all
I'll
over
see, and
you.
then I just throw up in the trash can or something. They're like, just do it. Just do it, girl. Grab that tampon trash can and just blah, all up in there. Feel bad for the lady
Tampon.
emptying that side bra. Sorry. Shouldn't have had that 7th Captain of Coke. Can't help it, yo.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you don't drink very often. It's like surprising how quickly that shit hits you.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I was feeling it before we even left
Like,
the bar.
pow. I'm starting to feel it now. Like
Dude.
that Malibu and Crown
The
combination.
did you
I'm
like the crown? Well, if we had
It-
normal orange juice, did you like it?
Yeah. Yeah. It
I
was
really
surprisingly
love Crown and
delicious,
orange
but I couldn't
juice.
really tell because I had Malibu in there too. So it was good. But I made her have a Jameson pickleback at the bar. She's like, ugh.
It was just
Like,
the
next
fact
time
that
it's gonna be a slain pickleback because that shit goes down like water.
see, it was
delicious.
just like Jameson like just burns the whole way down for me, and then it just stays in my chest to where it's just burning. That's why I don't like Jameson. That's literally the only reason why. But I like Crown. I can drink that right out of the bottle. I don't even need a chaser.
Well, it's a higher quality. It's a little more refined and smoother than
Which one
Jameson.
was?
Crown is.
I thought Jameson was above Crown.
No.
It isn't?
Jameson goes down smoother for me than Crown does.
Oh, see, Crown is
She
completely
wanted
opposite.
a tequila pickleback. I'm like, that shit will come right back up. That doesn't
No, we
even
had those
make
the
it
other
to my
day.
stomach. Like,
No,
it
for
comes
her.
right back
Oh.
up. It's not pretty.
See, I wanted the tequila pickleback, but I just started thinking, I was just like, I just don't know how that's going to reenact with the ramen.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've never actually, like,
Should be fine.
drank
It's all carbs.
and then ate like that. I've always, every time we drink, I always eat something. And then I'm like, hey, let's go out for drinks or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then we eat later. I've never ate while drinking like that, like
sometimes
liquor.
it's nice to like get a nice little buzz going, have some food while you're got that little buzz going. Maybe have a beer or cider or something to keep it going. But I don't know. I've never been like, let's get fucking hammered. I don't want to remember the next 3 days. Like, no, I'm good. Like, I want to buzz and keep that buzz all night long. I don't like to drive the porcelain bus. It's not
I don't
fun.
like to be drunk at
Those
all.
fucking kids are mean on the porcelain bus, yo. They attack me every time. It's not pretty. It's not pretty.
I agree with you. I only like to be buzzed. I don't like to be drunk at all. I've only been drunk, I think, 2 or 3 times now, and it's just like, ugh.
And I don't know, like my siblings, they like to pregame at home. And they won't like just pregame a little bit.
a
Oh
lot.
no. We're fucking drunk. Wait, let's go to the bar. I'm like, yo, y'all don't need to go to the bar. Sit the fuck down. Call that Uber back. Tell them to turn around. Go back home. Like, you guys don't need any more alcohol. Because getting blackout drunk, how's that fun? How's it fun not
It's
remembering
not.
what the fuck you did that night?
It's not.
Like, you could have done anything. You don't know. You could have blown a homeless dude. You don't fucking know. You can't remember.
I like this Dare commercial we're getting into.
Like, why did my hands smell like shit? Like, I don't understand. Because you don't know what you did last night, bitch. Put the tequila down. Put the Crown down. Put the fucking Jaeger down. Or whatever you like to drink. It's okay.
I like how she named all the drinks that we drink.
I didn't know Jaeger's gross.
Just
Yeah,
going
remember
through
we had this conversation. I told you that
Oh, I
Arthur
forgot
Jaeger,
that you
Arthur
like
likes
to
Jaeger.
drink black licorice. And it's ew. Nope, can't even do it.
But
I don't know. Why is that like the guy's thing to drink?
I
I've
don't know.
met
Like,
girls
can't
that
tell
like
ya.
it too.
Fucking Jaeger bombs, man. Why? Ew. Like, you don't eat black Twizzlers or you don't eat black licorice. Why the fuck do you like
It
Jaeger?
doesn't really taste like that, though.
It does.
It is totally
Black
drink it
licorice.
Black licorice is made from anise star.
Yeah, when you drink it straight, it tastes like that.
I can't get past the fucking Jaeger tasting the Jaeger bomb. I'm like, yeah, no thanks. I'm just gonna use a razor and shave my taste buds off. Thanks,
yeah.
buddy.
Okay. So for his
I'll do like
birthday-
O bombs. I'll
What is an O bomb?
Bacardi O, which is
Oh.
orange, and Red Bull. I like O bombs. They're pretty good. But yeah, anything but Jaeger, dude. Like you can.
Yeah,
Other than like
well-
cream liqueurs, like those don't go with Red Bull. But like
Mm-hmm.
any flavored alcohol with a Jaeger or not Jaeger, but a fucking Red Bull, it's fucking yummy as hell.
Not a big fan of Red Bulls. They're too chalky to me.
Okay, they're okay.
But
Like,
I'll
like
use
a
like
carbonated adult vitamin crushed up. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I like Rippets. Like,
yeah, they're not
me
bad.
and Steve are addicted to those because they taste like Faygo.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you mix them with alcohol, and then they're fucking awful. Like, real bad. Oh, you're calling the kitty cat. I'm like, did we break something? What the hell's going on?
Well, because Arthur made me have a Jaeger bomb once with him,
Ugh.
and I had it, and I was just like, ugh.
Yeah,
Like I
can't.
didn't throw up, but I was just instantly like,
I would
how
rather
do you
do
drink these?
like 3 kamikaze shots in a row than 1 Jaeger bomb. Like, for real. Even if that shit came up on the 3rd round, I would still rather drink those than a Jaeger bomb. It's just ew. It's ew. I don't know how you guys can do the black licorice.
It's good.
Yeah.
You just gotta mix it right.
See, I don't.
Yeah.
That's what you're not getting. I did it once with him. And
You
I was
can
just
have
like,
all the
ugh.
Jaeger bombs, dude.
All right.
Like,
No,
all
he
the
can't.
Jaeger bombs.
He can't have all.
He
the
can have
Jaeger.
all my Jaeger bombs.
No, but he can't because you know why? Because when he drinks too much Jaeger, Arthur ain't Arthur no more. Arthur's someone else.
He's a fucking bomb master. That's how it goes with the Jaeger. Like, boys get rowdy on, you guys get rowdy on
Sometimes,
your Jaeger,
yeah.
yo.
Yeah, he gets pretty rowdy.
The bars always got rowdy when they had Jaeger bombs on special. And it was always, none of the girls ordered that shit. It was all guys drinking Jaeger bombs.
You know why
all night.
it's like that? It's not the alcohol itself. It's the atmosphere around it.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what it does it.
Like,
Because alcohol is
I'll
alcohol.
attempt an
yeah.
Irish car bomb.
It's the
but-
mentality you have attached to it. Because alcohol does, your body doesn't it doesn't tell the difference between alcohols. It's just processes it the same way. It's not going to hit you really any different.
Yeah, it's all what your taste buds like. But yeah, like, I'll fucking chug an Irish car bomb as fast as I possibly can before that shit curdles in my mouth. But
Ugh, those are nasty.
Jaeger bombs, I can't. Not so much, man. Not so much. Yeah.
I got Fred.
I see that.
He's purring.
Silly kitty face. Oh my goodness.
Can almost hear it through the speakers.
So close. He's so close to the mic. Oh man. Yes, me and Kim were talking at work, and she keeps discovering how fucking nerdy I am.
That's what she was telling me.
She's like, you're going to be like a regular special guest. I'm like, whatever. Just have alcohol at your house, dude. I'm like, I'm comfortable with it now, but like, as soon as I know you're uploading this shit, I'm like, fuck. My face is on the internet now. Like, people are going to look at me and think I'm a fucking idiot or agree with me, or
no.
they're just going to listen to what I have to say. And sometimes I'm not okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
It's
no,
fine. People love this kind of stuff. They really do.
Steve's absolutely addicted to his podcast. And
They're
I'm
great.
like, you know, I grew up listening to Rush Limbaugh and oldies music. And that's all that was allowed on Dad's radio was fucking Talking Heads or oldies. So I really have a hard time getting into the podcast because to me it's Talking Heads. And
Yeah, kind of.
you
It
know,
depends on what
that
you.
childhood training just kind of tunes it out. Sometimes it's not fun.
It's about what you listen to as far as podcasts, because they're not all the same.
Well, sometimes, like, even if, like, I like to listen to the Joe Rogan with Steve. We listen to Bill Burr and Joe Rogan, and he really
Joe
likes Joey
Rogan.
Diaz.
Love that.
I'm growing to like Joey. Sometimes he's a little left field for me, but,
Yeah, he is.
you know.
He gets a little out there.
But it's
No, he doesn't.
still, I really have to focus to listen to podcasts because all my brain says is fucking Talking Heads. It's time to go to sleep now. Like, that's, I don't know. I
love
my dad
them.
had it tuned to AM radio way too much when I was a kid.
I
Way
love
too much.
podcasts so much.
Way too much. It's really hard. Like, even Neil deGrasse Tyson, I love listening to him talk about anything. Like, whether, like, how to raise your kids or his space talks, like the star talks and stuff. Like, I love that, but I have to focus really hard to make my brain listen to what he's saying, or like watch the video cast of his podcast.
Yeah, Star Talk Radio.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
watch him, because my brain just shuts it off if I just hear Talking Heads.
Yeah.
Just because that's, you know, that's what Dad put on in the car, and I couldn't fucking take it no more. Or my babysitter always had it on NPR. Where they talk
that's
really quietly.
NPR is super
right
boring.
next to the
I
microphone.
like NPR though.
I like some of the stuff. I like the
Some of it.
segments, but the main bit of it, it's always like super boring.
Super,
Yeah.
super quiet
We're
to
not
the
old enough
microphone, and
for
we're
it.
going to talk in a very gentle, soothing voice about the next song that we're going to play. That'll put you to
Panties
sleep
wet.
for fucking
Yeah.
sure.
I like your voice like that.
But like, that always put me to fucking sleep too, especially when babysitter would crank the fucking heater up. So it'd be like
See?
1,000 fucking degrees in the car with Talking Heads on the radio out in less than 30 seconds. I'm like,
That's why the babysitter did that.
you're right. Like, she's like, I got to pick my kid up
Knock
from
your ass
violin
out.
practice, crank that bitch all the way to the surface of the sun, fucking leave these kids buckled in so tight that they can't move. And, you know, we were out like in 5 minutes. It was, I'm sure she enjoyed it quite thoroughly.
Oh yeah, of course. That's
She's
why
like,
she did
fuck
it.
yeah, they're asleep. Yeah. Mission accomplished. It's mission to every babysitter. Fuck yeah, they're asleep.
Pretty much. Easy money.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Fred's trying to get up.
I know, but I don't want him to leave.
No, kitty, don't go away.
I'm liking his attention.
Silly kitty face.
But yeah, I like when people talk gentle with me. I really do. It's just like, hey, today we're going to play Usher's Nights in Slow. And we're just going to do this, do that.
And then later, Snoop Dogg is going to make you wet.
Yes.
Because we listened to that on the way back from the bar, too.
Oh, that was a good song.
She's like, I want to listen to some rap. I'm like, all right. So I put Tech Nine into the YouTube, and not one fucking Tech Nine song that I wanted to hear came up. And I can't remember the names of any rappers I like to listen to. Because, you know, I grew up on the top 40. Like, we're going to pay 3 hours of music and not tell you who the fuck's singing any of it.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, radio.
Now we have Shazam for that, though.
Like,
Yeah.
God damn.
Shazam.
And
A lifesaver.
I'm old. Like, I'm almost 10 years older than you guys. So, like, that is not
No,
the
you're
first
not.
thing.
Yeah, I'm 43.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You're lying.
I
I'm
just
going to slap you
moisturize.
so hard.
Nah.
I'm going to slap you so hard.
He's
Don't make
30.
me get my big black
I'm about to be
dildo.
31.
I'll beat you so hard with
He's
it.
about to be 31.
Yeah,
That's
you
not
guys-
old, but
But, you know, like, I don't know. Like, I have to remind myself when I want to learn a new task or look something up to pick up my fucking phone. Because I grew up in the thesaurus and Ask Jeeves age of shit. Dude, like, that's not my first thing to go to. Oh, I'm just going to ask my phone. What? Like, I don't know. It's crazy. Like, I'm still getting used to that shit. Like, to this day, it's not
doesn't feel natural to do
At
it
all.
to do it that way.
at all. Like, I'm gonna read a book and learn how to do it. No, I just watch a fucking YouTube video. What? We went to the gun range. I'm like, I don't know how to fucking clean my gun.
Done.
Punching it on YouTube. I'm like, there's a video on how to fucking clean my gun. What the hell?
The video
Watched
on
it.
everything.
Yeah,
It's
like,
great.
it's insane. It really is. And it's still, like, so hard for me to pick my phone up and fucking look shit up on the internet. Like, I don't know. Steve has no problem doing it. You guys don't have a problem. My kid doesn't have a problem doing it. How to look like a whore in 4 new ways. Like, I can't stand some of those makeup videos. I'm like, yo, makeup is supposed to make you look like not natural, but
It's supposed to enhance your natural
enhance
beauty.
your natural beauty, not make you look like a drag queen who's trying too fucking hard.
Yes, if you're doing makeup like that, that's Halloween type makeup.
Yeah, like-
cosplay makeup.
Like
whatever.
the super dark, like the Buffy movie.
I haven't
Remember
seen
the
that in
Buffy?
forever.
Dude, like the bleach blonde hair with the fucking almost jet black eyebrows. That is not sexy, yo. I'm sorry. Pick a color and coordinate. But that's like the thing now. Like, your eyebrows need to be like 7 shades darker than your head of hair. I'm like, no, no,
See,
no.
I don't think
no,
that's
no.
a thing now. It's just that people are outlining their eyebrows now, so it makes it appear a little darker.
Every single eyebrow video I have ever seen, they're like, let me cake this shit on. Where's my spackle knife, yo? Like, that is not okay. That's not cute. Like, a little enhancement is all you need sometimes. Like, it don't take much. It really doesn't. But now we're way off topic, yo.
That's fine.
Like,
We're at hour 47.
oh my God.
Yeah.
You guys actually put up with listening to me for this long?
Yeah,
That's,
it was
I could
great.
listen to
that's
you
a
all
fucking
night.
accomplishment. Gold stars all around.
I could really listen to you all night. You got so much shit to say all the time.
And it's never like, you can't follow my brain like a roadmap. It's like quantum mechanics or string theory, where I'm like, do, fucking over there, do. Like, it doesn't go in a straight line. I can't help
See,
it.
mine doesn't either.
It's good for the YouTube algorithm.
And when I drink, it's like, wee, like all the directions at once. It's not pretty.
We're okay with that.
yeah, it's fine.
It's just, it's hard for me to like follow the thoughts in my brain. I'm like, all right, come here, fucker. Come here. Come back, dude. Like, for real. It's not nice. It's not nice. Like, this isn't nice, Kim.
I know. I should have brought some drinks down here, but I guess I thought we would have had a break or something.
Nah, we're not doing
No, why
all
would,
straight through. If
why
you want
would
to go do
shut
something,
me
yeah.
up? If you shut me up, then my anxiety might be like, shut up, bitch. They don't want to
No,
hear you
no.
talk no more.
Talk all you want. Say whatever. Doesn't matter.
She wants a drink.
All right.
I
Well,
do.
let's wrap it up and get some refills.
Yay, refill. Well, it's fun talking to you guys tonight. I'm
Yeah.
sorry we got so horribly
No, that's
horribly
fine.
sidetracked.
It's great.
I thought you were gonna say Horrocks.
Horrocks sidetracked.
Horrocks.
Oh,
It's great. I love Horrocks. It's a great
free
place.
free beer while you shop.
Yep.
Because nothing's more
Ooh,
fun.
when you said free beer, it made me want hot wings.
Because of the free beer and hot
Oh.
wings show.
Yeah.
That's funny. I thought it was
Hot
gonna make
wings
you
are
think of
great.
Metro Retro.
Ooh, I like there too. We need to go there soon.
I'm going on Tuesday with my friend Ashley because we don't get to hang out anymore. And she's like, I want to go to Metro Retro. She's like, I think it'd be fun to see what you'd put me in. I'm like, dude, you can totally be my Barbie. I'll dress you up in all kinds of crazy shit.
Oh yeah, it's super fun when you have friends like that.
Fuck yeah.
I do that with Sarah. I'm always like, try this on. I want to see what it looks like on you. And she's like, why? And I'm like, because
Just
I
shut
can't
up
wear
and
it.
put it on, bitch.
So I want you to wear it.
So I have fun with that, man. That was like a
It's so
bonding
much
thing my
fun,
kid and I
yeah.
used to do. Like, we'd go out shopping, and I'm like, put this on. She's like, well, that's not what I normally wear. I'm like, shut up and put it on. And she put it on, and she's like, I feel so pretty right now. I'm like, oh my God. Does
Shocker.
Stepmom know what she's talking about? Shut the fuck up. Oh my God. It's all about dressing for your body type.
Yeah, it really
Anybody
is.
can be sexy. Shoot. Just gotta, dress confidently, and then it kind of seeps in a little, I guess. Or if not, you just fill it
Drink
up from
until
the
you're
inside.
sexy.
Eee. Drink until you think you're sexy, at least.
Amen. That's my motto.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap this up.
All right.
It's another fun podcast. And
So much fun.
yeah, we'll be back later.
Yes.
Bye,
More
everybody.
nerd things coming.
Peace out.
You gonna say goodbye?
See you guys.